or dial. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It is episode, what is this, 14 now?
14
of Parental Advisory.
Oh my God.
Two very special guys.
What is
here
it,
with us today.
March 16th?
March 16th.
2021?
This probably won't come out, though, until like,
March 16th.
I'm
I'm thinking ahead, baby. We got a very special duo, I guess. Not a duo, but two people here with us today. Edwin and Zion from Pretty Much. Let's hear it. Come on.
You know what's going on.
Boy band members of the boy band.
Yeah.
If you don't know, these are two of the 5 members of Pretty Much, a boy band that you must go check out right now. Their new EP, Smackables, is out now.
Let's go.
Smackables.
And let me be the first to say that shit is smacking, boys. I appreciate it.
It really is. This is my favorite shit y'all have released. And y'all have released some dope ass shit. Like Phases was my favorite before this. But now the Smackables EP is like for sure way up there.
It's just good music against everything that's out there. It's great music. I listen to it literally in the gym, in the car.
Headed to the top, boys.
That free record.
That's that organic shit, man.
So tell me, how did this record come together? Like you guys, I was talking to Edwin the other night. He was saying that you guys pretty much like curated this one yourselves.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. That's crazy. I don't even think about saying that.
Basically.
Yeah. So tell me, give me the rundown. Like, how did it come together? Like, what was the process?
Basically, we've had songs like in the can, right? And then on our last label deal, we really couldn't do as much as we wanted to do. But we knew we wanted to just keep making music and have music banked. And also, like, we don't want to share them the dopest stuff because then they're gonna want to, release the dopest shit.
Right.
Or hold it against us.
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
basically were like, so we basically were like, you know what, let's just keep this in the can. And then when we dropped that label, we signed to Warner and they basically gave us the full creative control to just say, yo, we're signing y'all because we love you guys, not the group that we want you to be.
That's fucking hard.
So then we got to release the songs, but a lot of them got made like during COVID. But once we had the songs together and they just started sounding like a project, so we just like, let's drop them.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all like did most of the production too, like wrote, produced, and performed all the music, right?
Me as in Brandon. No, writing we all write, but Brandon's stupid on the keyboard, on a beat pad.
Bro, he goes
Kid's crazy, bro. Like, fucking, you and him were over here the other night. We were drinking, like, we were all drunk, and, like, literally, him and Edwin were just cooking some shit in Ableton. Within, like, an hour, they had a fucking hit beat, bro.
Bro, it's so funny because dude's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to come back. And the beat's done.
Yeah, literally.
Come back, like,
I went out to play one
later.
beer pong game, bro. I come back, and it's just fucking hitting, bro.
Dude.
Okay, well, talk to me.
He's
And
like too good.
just so you guys know, though, we feel bad about not having the other members on. We just don't have the seating for it right now, so we're gonna do them in sections and groups. You feel?
And
me?
it also gets tough. Like even with just us 4, there might be an episode where like I don't talk as much, or Bruce doesn't talk, or Sammy, or whatever it is, because there's 4 of us, and it's tough to find your spot to talk. And so even with 6 people, if you're listening, sorry if this gets hectic, but this is the most we've ever had on a podcast ever at one time. So we're gonna see how it goes. But y'all are some chill dudes, so I don't think it's gonna be that hard.
Yeah, no, of course. And this is good. It'll give us a chance to like dive into Edwin and Zion a little bit more. I feel like
Yeah, dive into me, baby.
Hey, pause there.
There's only 4 of y'all, and when we do interviews as a 5, it sounds like a shit show.
Yeah,
it's
like-
How does it work with like a 5-person boy band? Do you guys like go into an interview designating one person, like, all right, Zion, you're gonna lead it this time, or Edwin, you're gonna...
we probably should, but that's why we start all talking over each other. Honestly, like recently, I've been trying to like, if someone's talking, shut the fuck up.
I'm trying to get better at that. After watching fucking 12 of these episodes and seeing some of the comments like, Joe, geez, stop interrupting Sammy, or like whatever it is, or like, I don't know. It's weird to like watch yourself back.
Even like me and you though, like we would get comments, just 2 of us, like, yo, guys, quit cutting each other off.
Exactly.
Because we would like finish each other's sentences, like same train of thought. I feel like just because we're very similar.
Similar.
Humans. And so,
Humans.
Oh. But yeah, it's got to get fucking difficult, I'm sure, with 5 people. Now, talk to me about this fucking new label, dude. You guys are with Warner now.
Yeah.
You were with
You
Psycho.
said they gave
Sire,
you
to
more
be specific.
Sire.
It's like a subdivision in Warner.
Yeah.
fire. Who's like your guy? You got a guy that you're like, I fuck with you. Thank you for giving us this platform.
We got a girl.
A gal.
Oh fuck yeah, that's
girl.
even
Her
better
name-
nowadays.
Let's
go.
Is Rainy.
She's fire.
Rainy, we fuck with you, Rainy.
She's
Thank you for
fucking dope,
letting
bro.
these people do what they want to do, baby.
She trusts us.
Yeah, facts.
I've seen, bro, 5 music videos in the last 5 weeks. Like,
Yeah.
bro, the old Pretty Much, like Psycho, tell me if I'm wrong, would never let you like have
But
this output.
That's the whole thing about it, though. It's like people expect us to release a single and then 3 months later another single. That's why, like right now, people are like,
overwhelmed.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Like 5 videos in less than a month.
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck
And they're
is going on?
They're putting
Like-
up numbers too, bro. Like the whole fan base. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. Is just fully like rejuvenated and just like active as fuck again. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is too is like we're being smart about how we utilize the money too. So like they usually in a you guys know like
Yeah.
the single is a single, so the single gets all the money and all the look and all the thing. And we were like, yo, like this song doesn't need that much money
For sure.
in terms of music video. Let's put it to this song because it needs that.
Yeah,
Like,
evenly
it-
distribute this
ex-
shit.
exactly.
Because we
Smart.
believe in each song individually.
Exactly.
And whether this might work better on the radio or whatever the fuck you guys have planned to make y'all money, like we made this and put just as much heart into this song as that song. Even if that's like an album track, like I want people to hear this song too. And I want the music video to look just as dope as this song. So I feel y'all. That shit's annoying when the fucking label is low key just like running your whole thing.
And it's also annoying, which is funny because it's not even your money. I mean, technically it is, but it's
Yeah, they
annoying
gotta
when,
recoup it.
It's annoying when they want to spend like racks. I don't even like to say the amount. But
Yeah,
like
no need.
racks on a music video. Like our last label would spend
50 racks.
500.
100 racks.
500,000.
We're gonna make you a big star, man.
they would spend, bro. Like there'd be songs where they would spend $500,000
Yeah.
on a video.
Yeah.
and it's like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
I could use 10 bands of that shit.
Like, can I just pay my rent, please? Because I'm broke.
But like going into saving money on this new deal and shit, Smackables, for example, we had a treatment or an idea for an official music video, but we ended up because we were planning on having a dance video or just a dance visual as a dance visual and then an official video
for the song Smackable.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
song.
I saw that dance
Smackables.
video, and you guys did that shit
But,
yourselves. Yeah.
but yeah, that was supposed to
Damn.
be a dance visual, but we
turned out too dope.
used like not that much money and we made it fucking dope. So the label was like, or we were like, can we just make this the official video? They were like, yeah, and we're like, hell yeah.
And then also too, like getting that foot in because we're trying to curate our own team, and we're basically there, like our own production team. So like our choreographer is basically like our
Ian, right?
Yeah, Ian.
He's so
Our
hard, bro.
right-hand man.
I've known about him since
Crazy.
high school. He's been like the shit, bro.
Yeah.
All the dancers in high school were like, Ian Eastwood, man, he's fucking shit, bro. And now you guys are like best friends with
Yeah,
him.
that's our
And
guy.
same with us though. Like I used to watch his videos and like want to be him, and now he's like one of my best friends. It's weird.
Literally.
That's
Even
tight.
no, same with y'all and you, bro. I used to be in high school with my boy. Like, oh, we gotta make buns like Jack and Jack. Wouldn't it be so sick to hang out? And then it's like now y'all are my friends, and I realize you're not as cool as I thought.
True. No, but I remember having that conversation, smoking a wood on the bus, like probably 10 minutes before we go on stage on like when we had y'all on tour, and like
fall
it was
2017,
cool
yeah.
because y'all never.
Let's talk about that tour.
100%. With bro, that was the most fun tour of my entire life. But I gotta say, like, it was cool how honest y'all were from the get go. Like, yo, we really look up to y'all, and like, y'all are dope as fuck. And like, even in that position, and I'm sure y'all are in that position now. Even like kids are like, fucking, I want to be like pretty much like. You never realize that you're like in that position, and so I don't know. It was just cool, like when y'all were like new and up and coming, and then we like chose to have y'all on tour to have y'all like compliment us on all that shit, and we're like, all right, well, we got to keep working, like we got to keep inspiring people. And
Oh
like,
yeah, bro. And I'm not even playing. Like they be getting the crowd hyper than us on half these shows. Bro.
I know,
just because
bro.
they're so tight
They're
with the choreo. Like, oh my god. And like, for our fan base, it was perfect, bro. Because it was like mostly like younger girls, and like they fucking ate that shit up,
Yeah,
bro. That
but
shit
I
was
don't
so
even
fire.
think y'all realize how much that did for us. Like that gave us a platform
Yeah,
to keep
100%.
touring. Like
What year was that?
2017,
yeah.
fall
that was
2017.
our first
First tour, yeah.
Tour ever.
Dude,
And I remember
Really?
we met
that's
right before
legendary.
that. We met at the what award show? I remember we were with Bozzy and
VMAs.
we all met outside of
VMAs.
like we met right outside the arena, like where they're selling snacks and shit. And I remember we all met and we're like,
Yeah.
oh my god, these are the boys who are about to be opening up for us. And
Oh,
we kinda
yeah.
vibe. Remember that shit?
MTV, was
VMAs.
it-
VMAs, yeah.
VMAs, okay.
It's
exactly.
funny, bro. The only reason I remember is because Boz had this top to bottom Gucci fit on. Everything. Gucci.
Yeah, before he was rich too.
Before he
This
was
dude had no
Bozzy.
money, and he was still like, "Gee, can we go to Goldman or where was it?
Saks and Goldman?
No. Can we go to Fifth
Saks.
What was it called? No, Barney's. He's like, bro, can we go to Barney's?
Uh-huh.
I just got like a $500 paycheck from some Korean music that I wrote. I was like, okay, $500. Like, what are you gonna buy at Barney's for $500? He spends it all on like this Gucci polo and Gucci pants.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude,
Bag.
this dude is like fully dripped
He was
out.
always the flyest, even like he didn't have any money, bro. And that's why I respect Boz. He knew what he was gonna be.
He
you know
stuck
what I'm
to
saying?
himself. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's facts. But that's crazy, bro. That tour was so much fucking fun.
It
And
was.
we had you guys on for half, and then Olivia O'Brien on for the other half, opening. And as much as I love Olivia, like just having like 5 like other like homies there, like that were like kind of on our same wave, like
Yeah, it was cool.
that shit was so fun, bro.
Back.
We had so much
I was
fun,
sad. I was
dude.
sad as fuck when you guys left low key.
Dude,
Even though
to this
No, yeah.
day, that's still the funnest tour. Like we got to do that again.
Well, can we do
when the
that?
world opens up?
Hell
Let's do
yeah.
it again,
I'm
bro.
down.
100,000%.
let's rock it, bro. But damn, it's like it's crazy to see how far you boys have come.
I
Truly.
appreciate you.
Now Zion's like jumping out of planes and shit.
Yeah. What the fuck? You just got off the skydive today, huh?
2 of them.
You just
I
got
did
back.
2 jumps today.
Your first one not being like held though, right?
Yes, first solo exit is what they call it.
So what is that?
Bro,
What does that mean?
basically, so I don't even know if I should say this because I don't know if it was legal what they did.
It's all right.
I'm literally kidding. It's not that serious. But basically, I came in to do my level 4, right? I do my level 4.
So what's a level 4
Level
though?
4, yeah.
So the whole thing is it's called AFF, Accelerated Freefall. It's a course. It's 8 levels, and once you pass that, you're certified to jump solo. So you just do your solo jumps, and then when you get to 25 total, you're a licensed skydiver. So right now, I'm on level 4, and like for example, level 1, you have like 2 people beside you. So I have my own rig on. Like every jump, I'm pulling my own parachute and shit. But it would be like Edwin's me, and I have like these. I have to wear this suit because there's like handles they can grab on.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be like they grab me here, and then you would grab the other side.
Yep.
And then I get in like the door, and then I get my head out, and I just.
That shit's terrifying.
So right, so that was like the first couple levels, and then.
But no one's strapped to your back?
No, I got my own parachute on, bro.
The first time ever?
Yeah.
I mean, I went tandem my very first time ever, but I've done.
And is that a choice for your first time ever? Or
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
If you go without like the class, you have to go tandem.
okay.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to not go tandem.
No, you
right
have
now.
to go. You have to go tandem unless you do because it's 6 hours of ground training
Okay.
the first day, and then if the weather's good, you jump at the end of the day. So yeah, so I'm on level 4, and I came in to do it. Level 4 was initially I go with one person, get stable, and then I just stay stable, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because I have tunnel time, like in the wind tunnel, like I fly or whatever, I have like 50 minutes in there, so it's like kind of like 50 jumps. I'm like really stable, like on my belly and shit.
Okay.
Okay.
So when I came in to do my level 4, the guy I did tunnel time with was there, and then my instructor was like, "You see, you get in the tunnel. All right, if you feel good, then I'll do your level 4 and 5 in one jump."
So they can kind of like
That's
expedite the process if you're good at the tunnel and shit. If they feel like you're
just want
comfortable.
you to be safe.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like at the end of the day, you're jumping out of a
It's my
plane
fucking-
at 12,000 feet,
There's nothing
right?
safe about it at the end of the day.
13,000.
13,000.
Bro, I remember
Jesus.
when you discovered this newfound love. We were all like fucked up
At the kitchen.
We're all in here like thinking people are working in the studio. I walk in there and Zion's like zooted, looking straight at the computer, just looking up a bunch of fucking all
I know,
just
since I
skydive
was-
shit.
And
Since
you
I was a
fucking
kid.
you invited us to go on the first one. And
I
I wish I didn't
know.
pussy out because like
nah, that's scary
We still
as
got
fuck.
time.
We got
You guys
time.
are gonna come.
No, now we can jump and like
Yeah,
he can be our tandem.
exactly.
Like that would be that's
Jumping
what I
with
want.
Z.
I want my homie on my back.
When I get my tandem rating, you're the first person that's coming with me.
Let's go.
Wait, Ed, you
Let's
gone
go.
yet? Have you gone yet?
I've gone.
You've gone twice.
I've gone twice. It's
Seriously?
crazy because I mean, there's no reason for me to go again unless I'm getting like my license or unless like it's a gang thing. Because it's way more fun when people like it's their first time
Yeah.
and you get to see the experience. But the second time I did it, my tandem dude gainered out of the plane, so I'm flipping out of the plane with this guy.
Man.
And I'm like, and it actually was so crazy because the first time you get the butterflies, like for half a second, and
Yeah.
you're like, holy fucking shit, I'm falling. But then the second time, because he flipped, I didn't get that feeling. I just got the flip, and I'm in the air like, this is fucking crazy.
Bro,
yeah, you
last-
could like
so
fully
much, bro.
concentrate.
Last time we went, we brought like a bunch of friends, like, and the one thing they said was like, I couldn't breathe. I was like, you got to keep your chin up. Because, like, when you look down, you're just getting 120 miles of wind in your face.
Your head gets
Can't
stuck
breathe.
in that position.
Keep your chin up so it'll hit your chin, breathe forward. But today, my first fucking kick, so I did my level 4, right? I exit, and for the first time, I was like, I can't breathe.
And you're alone on this?
I mean,
Like what if you pass out?
so level 4, she was like, I had a girl with me. She was on my side, and she was
Yeah.
just with me. But so I did that, and I was like,
Oh my god.
I'd freak
I can't breathe. And I was like, wait, relax. Like you're in there. I just start breathing, and I relax.
You're in the fucking air, like you're chilling.
So yeah, she pulls up in front of me, and then she's like following me. Like I just have to follow her. So we do a right turn, and I'm like, and then like a left turn, right? So
I want to go.
killed it. I get down. She's like, yeah, you did great. I'm just put you on to level 6. Fuck level 5.
That's tough.
So
That boy,
I go.
That's tough.
I get put on my
Hand-me-down.
rig, do my gear checks, whatever, and then I get back in the plane, and this is my first solo exit. So No one's attaching me. I literally have to get on the edge of the plane, look down, spot the drop zone. First of all, I have to watch other
Spot
people.
the drop zone.
Yeah.
The fuck?
You have to jump and then you watch people go, like, so yeah, I have to get down. There's like a bar. I get crouched down and I have to look at the drop zone, make sure there's no one under. It looks all safe to jump. And then I go and I get outside the plane and I hold the bar like
How
this.
fast is the plane going at this point?
It's going like 100 miles an hour.
Oh, okay.
But it's like going fast. But when we get to the drop zone or like over the drop
they
zone, it
slow up
goes
a little bit.
It slows down.
It slows down. It feels like
They
you're
just
floating.
coast and shit. Okay,
Type
gotcha.
shit.
Yeah, so
I didn't know planes could go that slow.
Yeah, me neither.
It's
It's like a
weird as fuck.
Bro, you gotta bring.
You literally feel like you're floating, like, cause you're going up and you're like, whoa, this is a ride,
It's like-
and then you're just like, what?
It's like getting to the top of a roller coaster type
literally,
shit.
literally.
Like,
Oh,
where you
that
almost feel like
first
you're
jump.
standing still, bro. You guys gotta fucking take the parental advisory cat. Like, you gotta take us boys.
Let's do a video
for
about
the
it.
first time.
Let's,
type
do it.
shit.
Let's make it a thing.
Wait,
bro.
how long do you free fall before you pull your canopy?
Full minute.
Damn.
So yeah, so
Full
on
minute,
the-
you're just looking around like,
my pants.
Feels
on
like
this
10
on this
seconds.
solo exit. So the goal is arch is fucking hard. Like fuck the dirt. Like keep your dick in the dirt. Like when you think you're arching hard, arch harder. If you want to stay on your stomach and not flail. But basically, I get out and I'm like, and I fucking get out. I'm like on my back and I'm like, and then I just like slip. I like barrel roll kind of, and I flip onto my stomach and then I'm stable.
Dick in the dirt.
Dick in the
And,
dirt.
in the dirt.
And because it's a solo exit, I have a guy jumping after me. So it's like a second after. I'll jump.
Just in
and then
case?
just to like.
or that's just the
he's my
spacing.
instructor and he's just like making sure I'm doing what I have.
Okay.
Supervising and shit.
So he
shit.
gets in front of me and then I have to do a 180 turn and then a back and then like 180. So I turn around and then I come back and look at him. And if I look at my altitude from above 7,000, I do a 360. Did my 360 and then he's looking at me. I'm like, I can't do it one more. So he's like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So he spins in front of me and then that's the
Just
time.
flex,
That's
just
a
flex
minute
on you a
later.
little bit.
Flex on you.
And then he pulls up beside me just so I pull it correctly. But yeah, I pull my own shit.
Wait, how do you turn? Like you pull an arm up, or
Think about when you're in a car and you stick your hand out the window. You
Yeah.
like fucking force.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
120 miles of that, right?
Okay.
So if you're stationary, right?
Yeah.
If you dip your arm, it's gonna like
Turn you
cause
which
your-
way? Oh, that way.
So you, yeah.
And you probably practice all this shit in the wind tunnel, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro.
It is
Damn.
crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, I need to see. I'm waiting for him to get the license and everything situated, so I can actually see video, like a real video.
When you see the video, I got a video of that. The first solo exit I talked about. It'll be in
That's
my email
fire, bro.
like in a day.
We're gonna have to get something going, bro. You're gonna have to take us. for
I
a
actually
ride.
really want to go.
I wanna
now.
do
Like,
it, but
I was kind of
such
scared,
a-
but like hearing like how passionate and exciting you are right now, like I'm just like,
I
whoa.
got 6 solos, bro. Like I've jumped out of a plane.
You're
6
making me
times.
not scared though, which is
No,
kinda
same.
cool.
I'm like, I know I'm gonna
I'm
be
scared.
fucking terrified up
I'm
there.
like, if
know what's-
Zion can do it, anyone can, right?
The scariest part is thinking about it right now. The scariest part.
No, the scariest part is the moment that you're like about.
No,
it's like, yo,
bro.
Sammy, your turn. And
That's what
now
you
I gotta
think.
fucking
That's
jump.
what you think. But
That's
weirdly,
terrifying, bro.
it's so weird how the human body works. How it just propels you into like
Oh my god.
the right, bro. It's so weird.
Sammy can't breathe.
I'm sweating.
You would think you're gonna
I'm
be
sweating
freaking
like a
out, but
bitch.
when you're on the edge, you're like weirdly calm. Like your heart's not going. Like you're just like.
And
I know the
seeing-
second I
and
jump, I'll be
seeing-
good.
Seeing
Yeah.
other motherfuckers jump out and seeing them go,
It's so weird.
it's weird, but it gives me light to be like, oh, they're doing it without
They
a
just
guy?
did it, yeah.
I could do it.
I mean,
I want to go.
Also,
so
yeah,
bad.
if you guys go and you get the video, you'll see the guy like flying in front of you, and he'll like come sit fly, and he'll be like, grab my foot and shit.
Yeah.
So it's crazy watching someone.
Can you
when-
sit fly yet?
No, not yet.
It's really hard to
I can't
like
wait try
stabilize
that
yourself.
shit. You like keep your arms back like this, and you.
I feel like that would like fucking make your sack all going crazy and shit.
I want to see
Bro,
Zion
trust
doing
me.
like one of the Red Bull, like the fucking chicks that are like super.
Oh
doing
yeah.
the full-
Episode 14, man. This is a good episode, guys. We're having fun.
So much fun.
And here we are talking about Ritual, a great multivitamin, vegan certified, non-GMO, gluten, and allergen free. I mean, my mom's a big fan of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you want to know what you're putting in your body when you're taking multivitamins. So they actually have a traceable system where you can actually list out and read exactly what is in your multivitamin. It's amazing, man. And I know I can speak for all of us boys. We take them weekly, since we've been working with them, and it's awesome, man. It's
No
great.
sugars, GMOs, no major allergens, no synthetic fillers, no artificial colorants. It's just minty fresh, 100%.
There's 9 nutrients to help fill the gaps in your diet. We all have gaps in our diet. Let's just be real. Don't get
We're
self-conscious.
busy people. Everyone gets busy sometimes.
And you know what? It's just great.
Something cool about it, honestly, that I love when I take vitamins, like other vitamins. It's an instant release, and it kind of makes me like nauseous.
Oh,
I feel
especially
like
if you
it
don't have
upsets
food
my
in your
stomach.
buku.
These have a delayed response, and it just kind of helps my nauseating feelings go away.
Yes.
They just ship right to your door. Simple.
There's oily and there's dry nutrients all in one capsule, which is very rare for multivitamins. Basically, Ritual is awesome, guys.
And we got a little deal for you too. If you do want to get 10% off your first order, all you have to do, for your first 3 months, not for your first 3 months, not just your first order, go to ritual.com/parental advisory, and you can use our promo code.
Yes.
And honestly, I mean, it's free money essentially.
Start your ritual today.
Start your ritual, baby.
Ritual.
Yeah.
Again, that is ritual.com/parental advisory. It can help improve your health. I know you're already healthy, but it can help improve it. So do it, guys. Here we go. We're doing this.
10% off first 3 months. Let's get back to the episode. How about, huh?
Start your ritual.
I want to like all hold hands, like make a star.
Yeah.
And shit. I want to be so good.
But bro, when they pull the shoot, if you go with a video guy, just watch the video guy when you pull your shoot. It's like they're frozen in time. You just see, like, you pull your shoot and all you see is they just keep falling.
Yeah, that's gotta be trippy.
Yeah.
Is it hurt like the first time, like when you pull a shoot, or you're like, oh, like did you not expect it to be that forceful, or is it not as forceful as
Bro,
you think?
adrenaline's a hell of a drug, man. You don't think about any of that shit.
kidding.
Everything you're thinking about right now is out the window. Like breathing, it's just like
You're just in the shit.
like,
At a certain point, Zion, like when you do another, like when you get an expert, like when you get to the expert level, like will they have you purposely fuck one of your shoots so you have to like pull the second one? Like is that like
That sounds like a fucked
sounds
up game.
risky.
Terrible.
That's a
idea.
stupid game.
I hope not.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah, just fuck up the first shoot, and there's only one left.
but like you have to prepare for that
I've
moment.
seen they
That's like Marine shit.
Yeah, true.
prepare you for emergency procedures, but they don't make you do it for no reason. There's been videos of people that do it for video to show someone what a cutaway
Like
looks
pull
like.
it, loose it, and then pull the other one.
Yeah, they could probably do a video.
handle-
They don't need
There's a
to.
handle right here, handle right here.
Hey, you do it.
But I'm saying when you reach the expert level, like you want to experience it all.
You do not have to, but trust me, if you have thousands of skydives, you might have one cutaway or two. Or
Really?
You never know.
Like on accident.
I mean, bro,
Anything can happen.
technology can fail, but
Who's packing your shoots?
Here's how I look
You
at
have
it,
to
bro.
pack your shoes.
You trust
okay.
you trust the brakes in your car.
Yeah, I know.
That's a machine. We're going 120 on the freeway. Like this is gonna work. It's a machine.
it's a real analogy
True.
right there.
Facts. Facts.
Bro, motorcycles?
Yeah.
You're going 120. You have no seatbelt.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. I don't think I.
Like you're gone.
Yeah, I just realized
True.
there's no seatbelt on a motorcycle.
Yeah, me too. I was just thinking about that. I was like, wait, hold on. There are no seatbelts on
You're
motorcycles.
going 120 this way with no seatbelt, weaving in and out of cars. One hit.
Yeah, bro. The
One
only
guy
reason I would
opens his
ever.
fucking door and it's over for you. Like.
Facts, bro. The only reason I would ever, and then I was gonna say the only reason I would ever ride a motorcycle is to cut through traffic. But even on traffic, like like let's say someone like starts merging in the lane and you're going and you just
Bro,
fucking cook the back of their
If
bumper,
you're
bro.
going
Like
120 cutting through traffic, all it takes is one person half merging to
Pull your mic in.
That's why I'm not.
to
on
clip
a,
your bike.
That's why I'm not on a motorcycle either.
Yeah.
well, shit.
I seen a video of this one dude. He was going.
But I will jump.
150 miles an hour in like a street, and some car came in and he hit it, and the motorcycle just disappeared. Like it was like in
Dude.
puff into
I've
the air.
seen a video.
And he just
Just fucking vaporize.
Bro.
I've seen a video where this dude hit a car and flipped on top of a semi and was fine.
No way.
Bro, this is real. I swear to God, we can find it.
Some people
He
just get
hits-
lucky as fuck.
Bro, he hits the car, he goes boom, and lands on a semi truck.
He's like, am I Spider-Man right now? Like, what
Real
the-
true story.
But his bike went flying, but he landed on
oh,
it.
it probably evaporated.
Yeah.
His bike
Evap-
exploded, he like shot off it and landed on it. If I'm scared, I'm scared.
You're
But
just like a little more scared because you're high. Yeah.
that's also like a preconceived idea. It's like, you're crazy. It's like, I'm actually don't want to die, like at all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, I just want to have fun. And
Adrenaline.
there's a lot of precautions to make sure you don't die when you're skydiving.
Nah, for sure.
So,
That's good though. Yeah, good skydive talk.
No, this is very interesting. I'm glad. I feel more knowledgeable about it. You free fall for like a minute.
Everybody out
Fucking-
there, I recommend you jump at some
Yeah,
point.
And
in
then he
your
says
life.
you canopy like 5 to 7 minutes.
But that's also like crazy. 5 to 7 minutes in the canopy.
once the canopy's
Oh,
open,
that's
you're
hard.
5,000
So are you
up
just
and
watching? You're just like, I hope like a bird doesn't fly into my shit or.
You gotta just hope, man.
Oh, man.
Same way you hope in real life, you gotta hope, bro.
All right.
No,
all right.
when the
I hope I
motherfucker
don't get
Sammy
hit by a
said,
car.
"Oh, no."
when he pulls the chute, I'm like, this is cool and all, but like, can we just go back up?
Yeah, like I'm kind of
Dude,
bored.
I don't give a fuck about canopy, bro. Like I'm like,
It's all about the fall.
as soon yeah,
Okay,
all about
okay.
the free
Is
fall.
canopy mad slow? Like, is it like you're just
Yeah.
kind of cruising? in
Dude, I
there,
feel like I'm
shooting?
cruising a boat. Like,
But it's kind of cool. You're literally flying,
Nah,
right?
it's
Like,
dope.
100%.
It's dope.
You
I
are
also
flying.
feel like because you're in free fall, your adrenaline's like crazy up, and then it's like less, but you're still up. So that's why it's like it's more scary.
Becomes a little more peaceful type shit.
But that's kind of cool. Like for any Pretty Much fan who doesn't know, Zion just fucking jumps out of planes like every day.
Yeah.
That's pretty insane.
That's why.
That's like such a cool like little piece of like you. You know what I'm saying? It makes you very unique.
But you definitely need that. You definitely need that.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, we all have our own hobbies and stuff, but like, in order for us to make dope music and have fun while we do it, we gotta do other shit.
Yeah.
Oh hell
You have
yeah!
to live life.
Makes your art better.
Experience.
Straight up.
Exactly. It's like,
You can't just be working all fucking day.
And that's some like
100%.
bucket list shit that you guys already have checked off, like in your young 20s. You know what I'm saying? That's just fucking fire.
How old are you guys?
22,
21.
21. When's your birthday, Evan?
Feb 12.
Oh, so happy late birthday. Happy belated, my man.
Shit.
22. So you're June, aren't you, Zion?
Yeah.
June what? 6th?
29th.
29th. Damn. Okay, Cancer. Nice.
21,
Damn.
She's an astrologist over here.
Okay.
Knew that. What the fuck?
Hey, I want to ask though. I know you guys have explained this to me before. But like the whole formation process for the group, like I kind of want to like hear about that because like you guys obviously had no idea who the fuck each other were.
Nah.
You told me it was like what some big tryout shit. Like give me the rundown of how this shit happened. Like because it was a very interesting story. What you told me.
It's crazy because I mean everybody has their own like situation, but me personally, I was like making YouTube videos, like trying to sing, trying to have like I was 13 when I first made my first YouTube video, so it was before high school.
Damn, 9 years
And,
ago.
Yeah, and I was like, I knew I could sing, but you know when you're a kid and you like record yourself on voice notes.
Bro, I saw that TikTok last night.
I was
I
weak.
was so weak, bro.
That was
It's
good.
like,
some real ass shit, bro.
but like that's all I had.
Yeah.
That's all I had.
No, and all you have is your own perspective of how you sound.
Exactly.
So like a lot of kids limit themselves thinking like, oh, I'm not good. You know,
And you're like
It's
too nervous
I
to
was
share with other
def-
people.
Exactly, I
Yeah.
was too pussy. And like the thing is, with my family, like we're so close that it's like I couldn't share. It was like I was too scared to like.
You didn't tell your family.
So
No, my family didn't know I could sing.
No way.
They knew I could dance because I was always dancing like
Okay,
Michael Jackson.
okay.
When I was like a little kid. Like that was my like inspo. But
You're
nah, yeah.
Dominican?
I'm Dominican, yeah.
Bro, okay, so wait. So what was the moment that it clicked? You're like, damn, I got pipes. Like, was there a moment for you?
Bro, every time. So can't really remember like that much, but I remember I had this desktop computer, bro, and I'm sitting on my bed. And this Christmas, I'm like trying to learn this Christmas because I wanted like I had this dream to sing it for my family one Christmas. I swear to God,
That's
I like
tough.
that.
and I'm literally like practicing every day, like in my room and shit. And I still just no. I think I've done it like recently, but that's when I was like, I think I could do this. And then when I got to high school, well, actually I started singing on YouTube, whatever, and I had like 10,000 subscribers. So
What was,
I
what
thought I
was the
like,
first
I
cover
could-
you put out? You remember?
Bro, I
song?
couldn't even.
And I'm so sick of love.
Like,
so
I'll type shit,
Everyone gives
Yeah,
me Neo
that
vibes
was
for sure.
definitely
Yeah.
type shit.
my answering machine.
Hey, that's the pipe.
But so wait, then your parents obviously found out you were singing.
No, still, I didn't even
Oh,
tell them.
on YouTube, they didn't even
tell
see
them,
your
bro.
shit?
So they found out that I could sing when I got to when I got called, because I called them and I'm like, yo, like somebody scouted me, no cap. Somebody
fucked.
scouted me on YouTube and they're like, are you sure it's not fake? Like make sure that. And I'm like,
backhanded as
I'm, like,
fuck.
I'm literally talking to like some dude from Sony Music. Like, I need to go to an audition this weekend, and they're like, all right, don't get your hopes
That
up.
whole shit was
Okay, well,
They
so-
didn't know.
Shitting on you, bro.
They didn't
That
know,
shit
and
was
so then I
sus.
pulled up, and then my dad brought me, and he was like, dude, like, I think this is great. You sing. This is crazy
great.
shit. And he's hyped too because there was a bunch of like X Factor kids and American Idol kids, and
Yeah.
so he watches all that shit. So he's like, whoa, that's the kid from X Factor.
Yeah, it
That's
was like
the
some
kid
legit ass shit. Yeah.
type shit. So boom, Simon Cowell's in the room, and they tell us that there's a boy band that needs to be made, and
How many kids?
there was
Probably
6.
50?
Oh, in total.
In total for
In
tryouts,
total
yeah.
for tryouts,
50,
50,
60.
yeah,
But
60.
that was one of many they threw. They had a bunch
In different
Bro,
areas.
it's
and
probably
shit.
over 1,000 kids tried out for Pretty Much
Wait, were you
without
guys
even
at the
knowing.
same?
Probably more.
So what? You're in Ottawa, motherfucker. You're in New York, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So it was like that region of people, yeah.
No, it
Or-
was
Dude.
all of the U.S.
Or I guess Ottawa's on
you
the
know
fucking-
Trey
yeah.
Samuels, who wrote Go Crazy.
Go crazy.
Mm.
He's
Bro,
a
By Chris
songwriter.
Brown?
He's
Yeah, yeah,
Australian. He was there.
Yeah, he's
Bro,
an
he got a
Australian.
modeling deal when he went to that audition. Like
No,
he-
that's like everything's meant to be. You
bro.
know?
He got cut the first day and was walking down the street and someone was like, "You want to be a model?" He's like,
See?
And,
"Fuck
then,
it."
and he's
Direct.
Done, he's done Gucci.
That's so
he's done
crazy.
Gucci. He's done everything.
And he's probably making a shit ton of money off of
Of
Chris
Go
Brown
Crazy.
right now. Like,
Dude is up. Like, put it up.
that's how it's cool. It's
Dude
like,
is up?
dude is
Pause.
up.
Pause.
Dude is up in the world.
No, but it's cool because like if you're, if you get cut from some shit, like and you're listening to this some shit out there and you're like down on yourself right now, like bro, like I mean, even if you don't get cut, it's a very specific thing, but like, you know, like you don't make the basketball team or you don't fucking, I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
bro. I tried out for show choir with G, and he made it, and I didn't.
That was a tough moment when we were reading the list together.
Yeah,
It's
middle
like,
school.
wait, Jack
I was like,
Linsky
what?
versus the other
I thought I
Jack.
bodied it, bro. I thought I could be a Pretty Much member one day or something.
I didn't know you were almost a show choir guy.
Yeah, I tried
Almost.
out, and I didn't make it. And I'm like so glad I didn't, because I would not be the same kid.
No,
you know, if you think about
100%
it.
no. You would not have gotten a 35.
But I was really sad,
on
bro.
your
I remember I was
SAT.
really sad. Like I took a long bike ride. We were at my lake house, right? You remember?
Yeah,
I took a
yeah.
long bike ride, and I was like just like kind of like in my feels, like kind of tearing up a little bit.
You weren't made for it. It wasn't for you.
It wasn't
You
for
weren't-
me. I'm not a singer dancer, bro, and everybody knows this. Bro. Like even like our early days of Jack and Jack, like being on stage, like we had these choreographers who would try to like have us do choreo, and like G would like kind of body it
Hey,
because he
I
has,
rock with Rob Weston still.
No, of course. The choreo itself was good, but like the person portraying it, aka me,
I
like
don't know if the choreo was good, but
bro, I see some of the funniest clips of me like trying to do like a body roll or some
bro,
shit.
both of us, man. It wasn't made. I wasn't made to be in a
But
boy
you
band
actually
either.
like have a good ass body roll, you know? Like, you remember, bro,
Thanks,
hold on. While we're on the body roll,
I knew that you were about to bring this fucking bullshit.
sorry, body rolls came up.
Bro, Johnny loves a good body.
You guys are gonna get weak as
Bro.
fuck at this, and then I want to get into your backstory after this. But so we were at
Keep it short.
We were
Jesus Christ, dude.
we were at DigiFest.
This is
This
fire.
company called DigiTour. It was like our first tour that we did, and we did this thing called
This story's
DigiFest.
funny.
DigiFest Minnesota, I think it was, like the Minneapolis
yeah,
State Fair. Or some
bro.
shit.
There was like
10,000,
10,000, 15,000 people in the audience.
And we were all like, you know,
And
just
I'm
young
drunk as
hooligans getting drunk before.
fuck.
We were like fucking 18, or probably 17,
Bro,
18. You were
I
probably
was
17.
17, probably not even supposed
And
to be.
Sammy and G
drinking.
both got a little too drunk, and
No, like way too
Black.
drunk.
We were blacked out.
me and G
Bro, I
finished
weighed
our
like
set.
58 pounds.
Bro, it was fucking hilarious. Me and G finished our set, and it's like, was it raining a little bit? Was it drizzling?
Well,
was
okay, the thunder came out, so they were like starting to tweak, because you know how the Midwest weather is. It's like shit, fucking, you know, bolts of lightning could come out of nowhere, and like, you know, it's like crazy storms come out of left field, and so they're like, guys, just so you know, we're gonna have you
Do a
on
short
for
set.
five
Short set,
songs,
yeah.
but we might
Why don't I do
pull you
three?
after 3. And I was like, all right, but I'm drunk. Like, fuck, I'm gonna do my thing, because
finished
I'm
our
the
3.
reason these people came to the show. You know, like I'm all in my head, egotistical.
Yeah. And so we finished the 3 songs, and they're like, all right, you got to get off. And G's like, fuck it, I'm staying out here. And he literally just starts milking the crowd, bro. He just hits like this long ass body roll. And
I'm like, Sammy,
takes
come
his
out
shirt
here.
off. And then Sammy comes out. The whole crowd's going crazy. All these little girls are going fucking berserk.
Bruh.
Then Sammy comes out. If somebody has his video, please find it and just like send it to
Bruh.
me.
Bro, oh man, episode 14. We get deep in this one. I don't know how far we are in this one, but it gets really good. So stick around, guys. Another ad for Stereo, because we love them actually, and we love you guys, and we love interacting with you guys. If you want to interact with us, download Stereo. We each have our own account. Mine's at Jack Linsky.
I'm at JBCKJ.
At Brant Carter.
At Sammy Wilk.
And we also have at PA Podcast. So make sure you're following and interacting with all of us on there. We're going to go live on there. You want to tell them a little bit
I'll
about
give you
it?
a little rundown of what it is. So Stereo, it's basically going to be a conversation between 2 of us 3 times a week, 30 minutes minimum, and we're going to be talking. You guys can submit like voice questions, like little voice snippets, and we can answer your questions live. You can listen to us talk. It's pretty much like a mini podcast on the Stereo app. So it's really cool. It's a
Yeah.
great way to interact, and it's just we can get deeper on topics that we might not have gotten to in the normal podcast.
And because it's live, it's unfiltered, and it allows y'all to actually interact with what we're talking about
In real time.
And we have our own little like widget,
And we can
guys.
like bring them into the conversation, right?
they can submit like audio questions, and we can like
Okay,
we can
cool.
reply
Exactly.
to them. essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So we can hear your beautiful voices.
I
Love
think
hearing
we're going to be
voices.
live tomorrow, so that should be exciting.
Yes, tomorrow, March 17th.
March 17th.
But once again, download Stereo. Make sure you follow all of us: JBCKJ, Jack
Jack
Galinsky,
Galinsky.
Brant Carter, Sammy Wilk,
And PA Podcast.
Beautiful.
Stereo.com/PA Podcast. Guys, we love y'all. Have a great one.
Enjoy
Episode
the-
14.
Enjoy.
No,
Someone
someone
definitely
has
has
this
it.
video, Johnson.
And then-
You just love to bring it up.
And then Sammy comes
Someone
out, and like
definitely does.
Sammy like is hitting it right behind G. They're almost like grinding.
Oh, we're
each other.
grinded.
The sussest
And it was
shit I've
so
ever done in my
sus,
life.
bro. And they woke up and they were sick when Dre showed them
I
like
was
the high quality
oh,
footage.
Shit, that was
Bro,
us.
I remember the next day we were in Denver, Colorado. He was like, and we're all stoned as fuck, of course, because we're in Colorado. Just made weed legal in 2014.
We got the Sunday scaries.
And I'm like, oh my God, the weed did not help the anxiety. I was like, oh my God, that's me in front of, you're telling me 10,000 people saw me do this yesterday live. And I am blackout. We're like, oh, it was a bad situation.
Definitely a
hilarious.
dark video. Shit
that
was funny though.
ugly.
Sammy didn't hesitate to
That
run
was
out there.
sus,
I was like,
dude.
get out of here, Sammy.
Okay, so now
Wait, are
we
you
got
from Brooklyn? Where are you from?
I'm from the Bronx.
The Bronx.
the Bronx?
What the fuck
Bronx.
is it like growing up in New York City?
Michael
One of those
Popcow.
fucking.
Hey man, it's crazy because like when you grow up in the hood, like you really don't think like there's life outside of like you don't think that you're gonna make it.
That
out.
is your world.
Of course.
Like you're just like even me. I went to a private high school in Pennsylvania, and that came about randomly because I got into a program that helped minority students get into private school. So that whole concept to me was already fucking crazy.
Foreign as shit.
Like, were your home like town boys? Were there like
They were
making fun of you for
Everyone's
going to a
switching
private
up on
school
it.
and
when I
shit?
came back, it was like, why are you talking like that? Because they tell you, bro, in this program, they tell you, they're like, yo, you have to fix your speech. Like you, if you're gonna be taken seriously in these schools, like you have to like speak. Right.
Talk like
Speak like
an
a white-
American.
like
And
a
I'm
white
over here
motherfucker.
Like, dead ass.
That's comes.
yeah, you're
I'm over here
fucking talking
dead
all
ass,
Bronx.
respectfully.
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 You got me mad tight right now.
Yeah. But yeah. So when I come back, they're like, dude, why are you talking like that?
Yeah. They want
And
you
I'm
to
like,
speak
oh,
like a
sorry.
fucking white kid, essentially. Like just
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
fucking all proper and posh and polished
Exactly.
and shit.
But then you get
No
there. But then you get
slang.
there and you realize there's a lot of black people, and it's not that crazy. But there are some, like, I was in a good position like with my school, but there's some schools, bro, like it's one black dude and like he's from the Bronx and he has to figure it out. So it was definitely weird, but doing that helped this process way easier because I was like, okay, cool. I've already lived with I was in boarding school, so I was like, I already lived
Right.
with boys.
Put you outside your comfort zone from a young
Exactly,
age.
so
yeah.
I can come in and do this. But yeah, I mean, like, luckily I made it out. But I mean, I know a lot of people who are still trying to make it out, and it's cool because they look to me and go, "Wow, like we can actually do this."
Yeah,
You're
like,
that
you inspire
example
them.
now.
That's
For
like
sure.
as fuck.
Whoever you
It
were
is
looking
cool.
up to, that legend of the Bronx back in the day, like that's you for these young little like 10, 12-year-olds that are out
It is weird to have like my homies be like, "Yo, bro, like,
What's it like?
You're like you're inspiring." I'm like, "Shut up,
really
dude."
doing
Like,
this,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, but
You
it is,
really
but
out
actually
here.
though, but it is the same for him too, because like a lot of his homies tend to be our homies too, and like they're just as talented. And
I know, isn't it crazy to think like, how did I get so lucky when like I know I
Dude,
can name 10 people who are way
it's-
more talented
it's
than me in my hometown.
luck. That's all it
It's
is.
luck.
I don't think like
place,
unless
right time.
unless
Luck's timing and skill,
everything
though.
was already
You know what I'm
meant to
saying?
be. Like I don't know. I think I got so lucky.
Okay,
bro.
so what Ottawa with your Canadian ass? Give us that backstory. Come
Where
on.
is Ottawa? Left or right? West, east?
like
Where's it at, eh?
it's east-ish.
Where about are you
north
from?
right now?
Canada.
Like,
No, like
where's
northeast.
point to north right now?
It's here.
I
well,
dare you.
that's west. That's east. So
We're on the West Coast,
That
so is it on
means that that's
California
north.
side?
It's
I
on the New
don't-
York side.
dude.
It's on the,
It's on the New
bad
York
that
side.
none of
Yeah,
us
yeah,
know.
yeah. Totally.
Couldn't
yeah.
tell you shit, man.
If you're looking at a map of like the United States, Florida's down here. You know what I'm saying? Florida's right here.
Yeah.
California's on this side.
Yeah, yeah.
Canada's up here.
Yeah.
California's on what's that?
The West Coast.
California's on
Okay,
the west
yeah.
coast.
You're on the right side of
Boom.
Canada.
New York's here.
yeah.
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 Thank
Ottawa's
God
right
you can
here.
sing and dance.
Oh, Ottawa's right up
Thank
there.
God you can
Straight
sing and
above.
dance, bro. 'Cause geography ain't your thing at all. You and Johnson should take a class, actually.
Hey, bro, I've been playing
Google
my,
Maps,
I've
please.
been playing
I'm gonna let
GeoGuessr.
homeboy finish real quick.
Google
Yeah,
Maps.
go take
Yeah.
a piss if you need
Go
to.
let her out.
Yeah, GeoGuesser's helping you out.
It is, honestly.
You should play GeoGuessr only in LA so you can learn the streets.
Facts, bro. I'm geographically challenged. Okay, Ottawa, give us your backstory.
Real quick, ever since I got a car, I started learning LA
little more.
a lot.
It
more.
helps when
Helps
you
a lot.
drive. You feel.
Sammy drives Johnson.
He's my chauffeur half the time. But even when I
Sammy's
do,
on a payroll.
even when I do drive though, I'm staring at my GPS. Like I'm not reading the signs, which I need to just start doing. I need to just
Bro, just drive
I like-
around. Like,
yeah.
don't go anywhere. Just
I
drive.
find
no
myself-
destination.
Yeah.
No,
Just
yeah,
like
you-
literally
Bro,
drive
you'd
for the
end up,
sake of
like-
studying. Like
He'd be like, yo, I'm in
Calabasas
Costa
or-
Mesa.
I'd end up in fucking Topeka like by midnight. It's like it's not even
Kansas.
possible, bro. Okay, so Zion, Ottawa. What was it like growing up there? Like fucking frigid, playing hockey. I know you're a hockey buff. What's up with that?
Hockey buff.
I keep.
So I moved from Manitoba to Ottawa. Like
Manitoba, is that like Winnipeg's in Manitoba, right?
Yeah.
Now, my neighbor was from
Winnipeg
there, bro.
Jets.
That's so random. That's
crazy.
His
Jets.
grandpa played for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
yeah, back in the day they had a different
knowledge, please.
team.
Yeah, but he played for them, bro.
now it's
That's
the
weird.
Jets.
I think
It's the
so.
CFL, Canadian
I wouldn't,
Football League.
I wouldn't quote me, but I think
forget.
so.
Oh, that's the football team, not the hockey team.
No, it's a Canadian football team.
Ah.
So, like, what was your sport growing up? Or, like, was there a thing, like,
Take a guess.
hockey?
Dude, I played double A, man.
You were nice,
I was
probably.
big. Back
Were you
back-
6'3" as a high schooler?
I was always taller than like average though, and I was like I'm a chair like as much as I don't care about fashion, I'm a stylistic guy.
You were very stylish.
know
You got
what I'm saying?
butterflies on
See
your
the drip
shoes.
creations.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like I was trying to like toe drag through the legs, fucking top shelf bar down.
Okay.
Oh, you're
My
saying like
bad.
with your style,
Oh, it's
like
a
with your
fancy-
Like,
playing
bro,
style.
like
That's
exactly, and like I wanted my fucking shin pads over my tongue with that little tuck, jersey tucked in the back. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You
And I
wanna look
wanted to
good.
toe drag through the legs, bar down like every game. Like I just was cherry picking.
You want to just look
You weren't the
good.
fundamental guy. you were the-
I was trying to look good and
Style
score and just hit and get crazy hits, and I was getting crazy hits. Like,
you
just leveling people out. Like,
You used to have more
off the
girth too.
feet.
You used to be bigger too, right?
Will you call me fat?
I seen the pics, bro. You showed me that.
I got Tiggle videos back in the day.
You were eating a lot.
Nah, I was eating a lot.
That's good.
The way, bro,
so
the
weak.
way
What
I
the
heard
fuck?
that in my ears, yeah, you was eating a lot.
Okay, so hockey was your shit.
Relax.
And then when did you realize you had fucking pipes and could dance? Were you always
Yeah.
dancing and shit? Like
So
where did this
that
come
was-
from?
Yeah, I knew I could sing, but I thought the dudes would make fun of me.
Well, they will, yeah.
Facts.
In high school.
because they can't do it.
Yeah, yeah. I just thought I would be like. I thought everyone would think I was gay, which is no problem, obviously. But
Yeah, no, but that
like,
goes through
I was
every
just like,
dude's.
yeah, I don't want to be that kid that sings.
No, like even like the show choir kids, like everyone
Yeah.
would just call him gay because like that was
100%.
just the insult
Guess-
back in the
guess
day as
when it
kids. Like,
switched.
Yeah, you don't want to be categorized something you're not.
Guess when it switched?
when?
When the girls wanted me.
Yeah.
I
No,
was
for
like,
real.
I could get girls doing
And that's
this?
facts, bro. That was you too, G, with the show choir shit.
I was like the first dude in show choir who had like all the homies on the varsity basketball
Yeah.
team and on the varsity
You, like,
football
bridged the
team.
gap.
Bro,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure show choir was probably jazz choir for me. It
Probably.
wasn't like it was like you guys just got together and sang like songs in harmony.
No, well, that was choir. Show choir was
Oh,
like
it
a
was like
very, very
choreo, yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
dancing.
Yeah, you had to memorize 20
Oh
minutes
my
of choreo
God.
and shit. Like,
Yeah,
bro, there's
no.
videos of me out there with, like I'm twirling chicks,
Body
like
rolls.
laying them down.
Yeah.
Bro, it was fun as no
That's-
body rolls. It
That's
was-
sick, dude. That's actually fire.
No, it's awesome, and it made me who I am, and I feel like that's why I'm glad I leaned into my insecurities a little bit. Like, yeah, I know, like I grew up with two sisters, and they were always like, "You're gonna be in show choir. You're gonna sing. You already like we're all we do this." And I was like, "Fuck, all right." Then I have to try out. Maybe I won't make it, and then maybe I can go try out for basketball. But I always made it, so I was like, "All right,
Bro,
this is what I'm gonna do."
and let's be honest with the basketball, G.
No, I was really thinking football, but yeah, same shit.
That just is another life lesson of the best things happen at the peak of like fear and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Uncomfortability, yeah.
You have
Like,
to push yourself.
The fact that I was like, everyone's gonna think I'm weird if I sing, and then I started singing, and not even the girls, but the guys were like, "Yo, that's fucking dope." You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like,
If you don't give yourself that chance, then no one's gonna give you a chance.
exactly,
Yeah, that's-
bro.
Yeah, bro. By the time your senior year came around, like all the homies were like showing out to the show choir
Yeah.
competitions and
Yeah.
like fucking like
Bro, not only like
all
the,
the hoopers
seats were filled, but like people were in the fucking aisles to come just like see the vibe.
There's a lot of
yeah.
chicks that would go there.
Yeah.
So that's for
Yeah, it was a really fun time.
Sammy too. This guy can sing, man.
He didn't know it in high school though.
I didn't
The
know.
funniest thing is
Yeah, you
we started couple bottles in it good week.
Come on, what?
We can get it popping while the hood sleep.
That song turned.
Come on.
Yeah.
But bro, we were like getting cracking on Vine, and G was still traveling to like show choir competitions.
Bro,
and,
and
like,
then those
the
auditoriums
girls
were flooded.
going crazy, bro.
Yeah,
like
that's-
Yeah.
there was like
The other
vines of
teams
G
were,
like
like-
dancing and like they were going viral
Bro,
and
I
shit.
used to see clips of you and Shawn Mendes and shit. Like,
Oh, well, that was, yeah.
Wait,
and
I
you were like,
definitely-
you were nervous back then, huh?
bro, are
and
you
now you're like,
Because standing next
different
to
being.
Sean, I was always like, well, I knew he's better. Like in my head, I was
Yeah.
like, he's better. He's been practicing. He plays guitar.
He's
like,
confident as fuck
He
on
knew he
stage.
was a singer from like young age, like
Right.
12 years old. Like I didn't even know. Like I was in show choir and choir, but I didn't know that like I could make a career out of singing. Like I'm not a fucking I'm not that good. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I thought.
But how? But because I don't know, and I've known y'all for so long.
Yeah.
How like I want to know the first start of like how it all came to be.
I
Because like
mean-
because you
Yeah, were you
'cause
guys just like,
like you're
let's
saying, are
make
you saying like
funny videos?
are you saying musically or like the Vine shit in
No,
general?
Vine.
I'm saying the Vine shit, and I mean yeah. The
Were you
Vine
guys
shit,
trying to?
like,
Were
how-
you guys trying to be popping, or were you guys just trying to have fun?
Nah.
Well, bro, the
nah.
thing is, we were always making YouTube videos, even like in like middle school, and then once we
Fourth-
got
seen
Fourth
some-
grade.
yeah,
Remember going out
some
and buying
foreshadow-
the green
the green
sheets
sheet,
for
it didn't-
green
we
screen?
couldn't figure out how to do a green screen. We thought we could, but either way,
We
like,
always knew it was gonna happen.
once we got to high school, we were like, bro, we should chill on this because like we're gonna get made fun of. There's already kids making fun of us in the city, and like we let our insecurities get the best of us. You know, like you were mentioning, like that shit's real, bro. Because like that's your world, that's your universe.
Yeah.
When you're in high school, that's the end all be all. You feel like there's nothing after that. So we're like, bro, let's
Yeah.
just cut our losses and stop making like YouTube sketches and like we were making just funny shit. Even when we were kids, like making.
And we stopped for a good 2 years, but at a certain point, you can't run from your passion, and it always finds a way to catch you.
Yeah,
and so
no,
then
that's
Vine,
what happened.
Vine came out, and like I was fucking around just making
Yeah.
vines, and then I started putting G in them, and like
Yeah.
we started getting some local traction. Then the Revine feature came out, so you could like spread across cities. Like someone's cousin might see some shit.
Yeah.
Once the Revine feature came out, that shit
That
was
shit
like
changed.
we were just consistent.
But it was really just Vine, and then like of course the whole like MagCon thing, that was just like kind of skyrocketed it all when we all collaborated with each other and started Revine for Revine and tweeting each other like Nash to 900K and like like everyone was helping each other.
Grow,
we were
yeah.
gaining like just all as a group more so than just individuals, and then
It was like a real ass family out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's funny because me and G, like, we made videos like song parodies. Oh, yeah, I mean, we made some, which is a bunch of fucking fiends on the couch.
Degenerates.
best fiends.
Degenerates.
But we were making like song parodies in like 6th grade, like of like "Sexy Can I" by Ray J, or like just like some funny like. And then we were in front of G's MacBook, and it was funny because he was singing and I was rapping. Like it was
It's so funny, bro. You can actually watch it, and I'm singing like, you go to the Apple Store when you're in distress, buying all the products, putting them to the test.
called Apple
You
Store.
can go if
Come
you're
on.
rich. You can
Sing it, baby.
And then
Lord
he would be
knows
like,
where to start,
my guy. I guess we'll kick it off with the iPod, cause then it'll get the touch at the video.
You can
and so he would write all the music, and I would sing the hooks, and he would rap the verses, and then. It's funny that like from 11 to like 21, like you go to fast forward to 21 years of age, and we're touring, and I'm singing the hooks, and he's rapping the verses.
Yeah,
Like we foreshadowed the fuck out of that shit.
Shit's funny.
crazy.
Wait, back to Uzi. When did you realize like you could? Okay, so you knew you could sing and shit, but you didn't want to like show people because you were obviously insecure about that shit.
But then how did the Pretty Much tryout come to your
Yeah,
feet?
like, how did that
what
happen for
happened?
you?
So when I joined jazz choir in like 7th grade, that's when, because I had one other homie, shout out Finley Wheeler.
Finley Wheeler.
That's a sick name,
That's a
bro.
tight name.
We got to get him over here, smoke a joint.
Finn.
Once I joined jazz choir, I started to do like solos. Like there'd be like different parts. It was like we're all
I never had the
together.
balls.
Stuart Willett.
And
I
was
tried
doing
out, never got
solos,
one.
bro, and everyone was like, "Bro, you're fucking insane." And bro, when I was younger, I could hit crazy.
Yeah, bro, your balls are in your bottom abs.
I was hitting crazy shit. So then there was a girl named Vienna in my jazz choir, and I was like obsessed with her. So that really motivated me to just like.
Isn't it funny how girls, they really
It's
do be
crazy.
pushing you?
Yeah.
It was
Fuck
crazy.
yeah.
Like maybe you only tried out for like those solos
run the
because
world.
Vienna's gonna be here and you like hit those heavenly
Nah,
notes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I remember it was
exactly.
cool, like even trying out and not getting them. Like I would try out, and then I remember like one time Monica Pelto came up to me after class. She's like, "I didn't know you could sing like that." I don't know. I mean, I wasn't even trying. Like,
So then how'd the tryout come about? Like they reached out to you?
So once I was comfortable with just singing, like I was over like thinking it wasn't cool. Then when I moved schools, I just kept singing. And honestly, when I moved schools, no one was really not fucking with me, but I didn't have any friends and shit. So my two friends.
that like made me sad.
Yeah, it did. Me too.
I mean, I just moved schools. Like rightfully, I didn't have any.
You're right.
Off
It was
it.
a new thing.
Yeah, so I met these two guys that were rapping and singing and shit, and then they're like, "Send me," or no, they asked me if I could sing, and I was like, "Yeah, I can sing." They're like, "Nah, I don't believe you. Send a video." So I made a video of covering Sweater Weather, and they sent it to like the whole school, and then the whole school was like,
shit.
"Oh shit, you can sing." So I was like, "Oh fuck, whatever, let me do this."
And everyone was fucking with you. after
Yeah,
that,
then
huh?
everyone's like, "I want to be friends with
And
you."
then, and then I got the fucking support. I got the
I wanna be drunk when I
what's the word?
is that the one?
No,
That's
sweater
not
weather. Sweater weather is like.
That's like Ed Sheeran.
Oh yeah. I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, so I got that's the word, validation. I got validation for everyone. Not that I needed it, but I guess I needed
But
it.
low key, you did for the
Yeah,
confidence
I
to
did have
actually
the
step out
confidence.
and do something.
So then I started posting on Vine, and I had 300 followers. And I posted this cocoa butter. I was posting on Vine, but then this one Vine had 33,000 loops. That was it. And I'm pretty sure some girl revined it. Some A&R scout was following that girl. She saw it. He's like, "Oh, would you like to? Sony Music's interested in you.
Oh,
Can you send
fuck.
longer videos?"
This is all like a Sony Psycho thing, like this tryout shit.
Yeah, so I just posted on Vine. I got no views. I had no followers, and I got a message saying, "You want to try out, or you want Sony Music wants to work with you, or whatever." And I was like, "This is bullshit. This is cap." They asked for my mom's email. I was like, "Maybe it's not." And then because it was Vine, it's only 6 seconds. They're like, "Can you send longer videos of you singing?" Sent that. Didn't hear shit back for like a month. I was like, "All right, well,
Bet. That was that.
That was that." onto the regular scheduled program, and got a call randomly. I was sleeping. My mom's like, someone called me from Sony Music. They want you to go to New York for an audition. I was like,
Let's run.
When you hear like a big city,
guess what? School. Guess
Bro,
what?
I've
Everybody
seen-
I know.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
seen that
cooler
tweet.
now.
Just letting
Yeah.
your dick
I've seen
hang on
that
everything.
Like Sony Music. I just got a call to
Yeah,
go
I've
to
seen somebody
New
like
York.
somebody like reposted or something. I was like, that's great.
That's cool, man.
So how many
That's
rounds of
fire.
this tryout were there? Like, was it like a round based thing? Like you had to advance to the.
first
in
day.
our scenario 2.
Okay, gotcha.
But basically, yeah. So round 1 was 50 kids, and it's individual. So you have to sing 2 songs, and then at the end of it, that's what all it was.
You had to learn choreo.
And we had to learn choreo and
Meanwhile,
do it, and
me
then
and
do
him
it.
Like
never
that
had to
day.
in our lives.
Yeah, like besides me doing the freestyling and shit, like I never did choreo.
Proper choreo.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I feel you.
So boom, you get the call back for the next day. When we pull up and there's only 15 dudes
Yeah,
there.
it's like
you're like, oh shit, I'm hot.
Yeah, and
Apparently.
and so they put everybody in like their own respective boy bands, like randomly.
Yeah.
So each boy band had to come up with their own choreography.
Like 5-5-5
Oh,
type
shit.
It was
Shit,
5
that's dope.
5
But you guys weren't
3.
together.
we had to come up with our own arrangement of like "Jealous" by Nick Jonas.
Yeah, like harmonies and all that extra shit. So boom. The band of 3, they had guitars, so they all played guitar, so they just didn't dance, they just did like a guitar thing.
Lame.
So at the end of it all, his group, there's 6 in his group.
Yeah, he wasn't in the original.
I wasn't in the
5.
original 6, and it was 6-3-5, that's what it was. And then
Whereas you're the 5.
I was in the 5.
Okay. With
And-
nobody that's actually in the band now.
Guess
No.
guess who the original 3 pretty much members are?
Who?
No,
Me, Austin, and Nick.
No way.
like the original.
Original 3.
That's hard. That's hard.
So then boom, they pull me aside and they go, all right, so they take this one kid out of the 6 and they put me into it, and they go, you have like 10 minutes to learn their choreography
Holy
and
shit.
learn their
Jesus.
On the spot type
on
shit.
the spot, bro.
Psycho is ruthless, bro.
And I was
They're
like,
putting these
bro.
kids through mental like fuckery. Right
And
now.
I was like, yo, so let's get to work. Boom, we do it, and then they're like, congratulations, guys, you're the 6. And
Wait,
we're
so
like,
6?
Yeah,
So
who's
who's
the
the
sixth?
6th? Who's the one who
Bro,
got
what,
cut
if
out?
Guess who- guess-
what if I told you Alex Iono was one of
Alex,
he the sixth?
What happened to Alex? Did he leave?
he said he left or he got kicked. I'm not sure what the truth
Yeah,
is.
we don't know what the deal is, but
Kid's
but
talented. We'll leave it at
he-
that.
no,
Yeah,
he's
he's
hella
good.
talented.
He also has like YouTube going. He had like
Right,
had
like
his
he
own
already
thing.
had like
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
a million on Vine
I'm pretty
at the time.
sure like he was probably just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, because he already had
Yeah.
his shit going.
For sure, for sure.
So then there was the 5 of us, and then like we were, bro, this is crazy. Like we really thought we were the 5, and we were flying in and out of New York and LA like for a year, like training with each other, getting to know each other, hanging out with each other, and then February 2016,
Jesus.
we each individually go to Sony, and they're like, okay, one of the guys has to go. Well, homie of ours, we love him. He's a great fucking talented dude. He's an actor now, which is great. But then they're like, yeah, but we have a replacement. And then they
Yeah,
find
we
Brandon.
never met Brandon.
Wait, Brandon wasn't in
Brandon's
there for
a
a year?
replacement?
Brandon,
Bro, he did
Brandon
his-
wasn't even in it.
He did a separate
even
audition
try out.
in Texas though. They had the same little thing go on, but they just
Okay.
had another group.
Yeah.
Kid's just a fucking legend.
He's
too,
just so
right?
good.
I mean,
he was
insane.
like,
He's undeniable.
He was like the angel
Literally.
sent from
And he
above.
can
Undeniable.
dance his ass off too.
Fucking
Unfucking
edit, he
undeniable.
can direct, he can dance.
fucking
Bro, that
And
kid
now,
is-
and now he's fucking shooting film and shit.
That kid's a
Get this,
psychopath.
Get this.
Like,
we meet him
in the best way.
We
Yeah.
meet him in February, and first like meet him once, and then that day or the day after that, we get told, all right, you guys are moving to LA next month.
5.
Oh,
Y'all are the
shit.
5. We're moving you to LA next month. So we just met Brandon one time.
Right at the
You guys are
moment
probably
when
lit, though.
me and him were in high school, seeing all the teachers come in. This is what you have to do to get your credits for you to go to college
SATs
and college and
and all
college
that
and
extra
university. And I'm like, fuck all.
Fuck
I'm
you,
leaving.
goodbye. I don't need my GED. I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Dude,
Dude,
and
sing
we
and
were-
dance in a boy band.
And because there was like a month left, I knew I didn't have to do shit. So I was just like, I'm gonna go to school
Slacking the
anyway.
fuck off.
I was going to school doing Scantrons, like guessing, passing.
Oh, bro, I missed that word, Scantron.
You were just making patterns in your shit instead of
Bro,
actually
I was-
Literally.
Bro, just hit C
Oh
all
my
the way
God.
down. You're gonna get a 48%.
The thing that pissed me off.
still failing. That's
I
like-
failed a Scantron. I failed a Scantron with my intention of it being good, and then once I was like, I don't have to do shit. I would just show up to class, do them, and I was like, I got like a 70. I was like,
Just
fuck,
by
that's bullshit. Like I just guessed and got a 70. No, that's not fair.
Dude, okay. Do you guys remember like individually meeting for the first time? You two?
Dude, we
Bro,
met first.
We met first.
Me and him were the first people
What
in
did
the
you
room.
think?
I was like, this kid's dope. I want to
Yes.
I want to like tour on a bus with you and shit.
Oh, for real? Okay, that's
yeah,
dope.
like were you guys like, did you click quick, like
Me
the whole
and him
group
met
and shit?
I met him first.
And we were like right, and what's crazy is one of the guys from In Real Life, who sadly isn't a band anymore.
Oh, they're not a band anymore, man.
Nah. So he I knew him before. I knew him because he lives in the Bronx. So I knew him. So when we met up, he sat down next to me, and then Zion's sitting across from me, and everyone's getting to know each other. And we're just like, hey, dude, what's poppin'? What's good? And then we were just like, yo, dope. I'm dope. He was like,
No, that's
talking.
sick that like out of all these people,
Yeah.
they brought together these 5 dudes, and even Brandon coming in a year later. Like y'all are actually brothers. Like it's weird that y'all were so on the same vibration. Like, bro, y'all are the same exact vibe.
We got lucky that
It's
we
the
all
most
fuck with each other.
egoless boy band or any group
Yeah.
I've ever seen in my life.
It's
And
also-
raw as fuck. Like they're making their
and,
own
well, yeah,
shit.
and top of that,
And the most like fucking culturally diverse too, which is like always been a problem in boy bands. It's
I
always
thought
just,
that was
it's always
dope
just like
as
fucking
fuck.
5 white kids. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys all these crazy different backgrounds and shit, and it's dope. And then fucking okay, wait. My question is, when Brandon came in, like how quickly did he become like homies with the rest of the group? Because you guys had already been like fucking practicing for like a year, yeah?
Yeah. So I'll say this first.
Was it seamless?
What like the crazy thing was too that all of us didn't take it like the reason I feel like the reason it worked is because all of us didn't take it too seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
didn't go in thinking we gotta get that. It was just like, oh shit, this is I've seen you from X Factor, I've seen you from American Idol. That's fucking crazy. I get to go home and tell my friends I met Simon Cowell and all these fuckers from YouTube.
Yeah, that was the
and that's
highlight.
dope.
What was that first meeting like when you met Simon?
He just walked in the room and was like, hi guys, and we're like
Just
he's like-
nipples popping through his baby white tee.
literally.
He's literally just looking at you, dollar,
He's like,
dollar,
I'm doing
dollar.
something. He's like, I'm doing something like I did with One Direction, and I'm making a movie. So hopefully y'all
Make it to one of them.
make it to one of them. And yeah, so we just thought it was dope in general. Austin and Nick, they're so chill, man. Like no one was
Yeah.
like, I need this.
that's what I'm saying.
No,
Like,
it doesn't
so
feel like
egoless,
there's
like,
someone in there. that's-
so
Brandon,
fucking
Brandon
chill.
was just like undeniable. Like I feel like he's like, I need this. Maybe I don't know how it was, but he's just like he was made to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Undeniably,
He was, yeah.
made to produce and you know what I'm saying. Me,
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like I got lucky. It's lit. Like
Yeah.
made to do
But
this
what's
shit.
crazy is I don't really tell this story much, but I was invited to DigiFest, and DigiFest was the day prior in New York. Was the day prior of the audition. So Mitch, our manager now, who was an A&R at the
Mitch is still y'all's manager
Yeah,
on the
our-
road.
Our day,
Yeah,
our
yeah.
day-to-day.
He's dope. He's
day
dope.
to day. So he worked for, I don't know what he did for the label, but he worked for them.
He left the label for
And-
y'all.
Yeah.
He's super
Real.
hard.
And so did like our
Damn, that's fire as
our
fuck.
actual
He's
manager.
Canadian.
And this guy's dope. I remember on tour, he'd be like, we all be smoking in the back. He'd
He's
be like,
from
hey
Toronto.
guys, you're good, you're chill, but we got like 15 minutes and we gotta go do something. He wouldn't like kill the vibe. Like, guys, we gotta
Nah,
fucking
he's
get
the
this shit
best.
done right now.
What you doing? Yeah.
Nah.
he's the best.
Oh, that's so
But
frustrating.
our actual manager, like the guy who like owns the management company, he was the VP.
He was
of,
a judge.
he was-
during
Of
our
Digitour?
audition.
No, he was a judge of our audition, but he was the VP. He was Simon's right hand man at the label. So he left the
shit.
label
To be our manager.
God damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
They believe in y'all,
Talk
bro.
about
That's
belief.
why y'all
But
gotta stick with it.
But then this crazy ass paradox. We're stuck in this label with this crazy ass deal that like really wasn't always in the favor of the artist. But
course
he
not.
created it. So it was like, damn.
Oh
like,
shit, he
was-
fucked himself.
He was in a position. He was in
yeah.
a position to where he had to figure out a way to correct
Unfuck
it-
himself.
To unfuck himself, basically. Yeah.
That's hard.
But luckily, I mean, he
Wait,
he
so
got it.
you didn't go to Digifest because you wanted to go to the?
No,
No, he
so
went.
basically, Mitch.
Oh, you went.
Mitch hits me and he's like, "Yo, we also have this thing, like, because
Day
I made
before.
YouTube videos. There's this thing that like you can audition for. Like, you're gonna get in, but like just say that you audition." And it was like DigiFest, like you now. It was like you now next
The You
next
Now
artist.
days, wow.
It was like you now next artist or some shit.
Yeah.
And so I'm performing for the first time in front of all these people, and that's where I first met Austin. But because Austin was there too. But bro, Austin's just running around. Like he's Austin and he runs around.
I love Austin's
He's running
vibe, dog.
around
Talks to anybody.
and he bumps into me and he's like super ecstatic, and I'm like, who is this kid? And he's like, his mom hands me like this sticker with like his,
Austin's
like,
mom's a shit.
business card and everything.
Tina
And I'm
boy.
like, that's the first. I just meet him for a split second. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of energy. And then the next day, I pull up to the audition. I'm like, no way, this kid's here. I'm like, whoa! But it was crazy because like I'm behind. I've never seen any of this stuff before, and I've seen y'all too. Like I've seen all of it, but I've never been a part of it. So I'm backstage like with all this shit, and I'm like, I see Nash, and I'm like, this is crazy.
At the time, we thought
and
like
Nash
that's
was
an A-list
tall as
celebrity.
Fuck, like
Yeah, low
Yeah.
I mean, I was way short, but I'm like, wow, this dude's huge. Like this is crazy.
He's still tall. Like,
I'm like,
he's
this is what
big.
it
6
is.
foot.
And like
This
his
is about-
online presence probably added a few inches, you know.
Yeah.
what I'm
For
saying?
sure it does, bro.
Like it was so cool to see it all, but like I mean,
But
it's just weird how it all comes. full
On
circle.
crazy,
on your
bro.
point, because I didn't forget how we met or how quickly we meshed with Brandon was pretty off rip. Honestly, he was a little more like hesitant to open up with us because he was like, he honestly never. He was like just a music head, you know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
just seems introspective
he
in
wasn't-
general.
Yeah, he wasn't like too into like hanging out with the bros and
Or
like
introverted.
In like he wasn't too into experiencing life when we all stupidly were drinking in high school. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
bro,
Yeah.
even on the 2017 tour, it's like, you know.
Yeah, was he not drinking yet?
No,
But he was
was
also
drinking.
young. He was the youngest.
He
too,
was.
you know?
He was, and his mom.
His
had
mom
to
was
be
also
there.
on tour. Yeah.
But
yeah,
I
that's
remember, that's probably
he'd just
why
be like playing.
too.
He'd be playing like Nazi zombies in the front. We're like smoking a joint in the back.
Yeah,
and shit.
like, he would
like,
always-
Brandon, you want to hit? He's like, nah, bro, my mom's here.
It's because he was like under 16 or some
Yeah,
shit.
he
Like,
was.
Wait, how old
16,
is
I think,
Brandon now then?
He's
19?
He's
21.
20.
He's 20.
Oh, no,
21.
he just turned 21.
Okay,
like
okay,
December,
okay,
December.
okay.
Shit,
Okay.
Crazy. That boy is grown in my head.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, we gotta get him and like
Yeah, he could be-
him, Nick, and Austin all on at some
Fact.
point, bro, for
100%.
facts. So what's up? Austin's got a kid now. Like, how's that? Have you guys like, you know, are you
Dude,
close with his child? Like,
child
Yeah, man.
is so fucking cute, man.
Really?
Little
He's
Theo?
crazy.
Theo.
It's so crazy too. Like I have a dog, and my dog,
What's his name?
he's-
PJ? Why do I think his name's PJ?
My dog.
Yeah.
Simba.
Simba?
Okay, fuck. Did
So-
you have a name? PJ? at some
Yeah,
point?
what?
He was thinking of
My
private jet.
dog-
you just gotta
my-
have a private jet. That's all I can think
My
of.
No, I swear someone has a dog named PJ. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure
Not
someone
Zion.
out there.
All right, so
My dog is like super, like he's a baby, obviously. Like it's like having a kid, but he's not as like coherent. Like you'll see Theo, Austin's kid, like look at you and like really process what he's seeing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, and you'll look in a mirror and he can like see people on FaceTime. It's
Yeah.
like if I wave my fucking camera in front of a dog, like he just like. So
Yeah.
it's so interesting seeing them at a young age, like processing. Like you see him like learning
For the first time,
yeah,
everything
yeah,
for the first
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
and like seeing me and like my dreads. He's just like really like
Just taking it all,
And
taking it
just-
all in.
Oh,
yeah.
he's smiling. He's so
Yeah.
he's such a happy baby.
He's a
and
good
he
baby,
doesn't
too.
cry.
Yeah.
Really?
Like rarely cries.
Barely, and it's quick. I mean, like he'll like
And it's quick.
He'll get a fit or something, and then like you just like do this, you do this, and then he's like, oh,
And he goes like this. He goes because he's usually being held. He'll go.
yeah. He'll like put his head
he'll
down.
like tuck his head.
He's,
and,
like,
go
shy
to
and
his side.
shit.
He's
Yeah.
shy.
I still haven't
But
met
it's
him. I need to meet
almost,
that little
it's
fucker.
almost like shy, but like it's almost kind of
Bashful.
like it's kind of like
Yeah.
I'm low-key like flirting right here. I'm gonna be a baby. I'm gonna be a baby right now.
Flirting right now.
is baby mama around or? Yeah, okay,
They all,
fire,
they all
fire.
live together. Where do they live? A little outside the city or something?
They live in Corona. They live
Corona.
right by the drop zone, the skydive place.
All right.
Oh, fire.
Ironically,
So how much do you get to see Austin like on a monthly basis?
He's
Like,
the only one who doesn't live in the crib now.
bro, it's crazy that like because like I didn't realize like how much he added to the crib until he left.
Yo.
bro, his
He used
energy's
to-
on
He used
10.
to wake up and play like lo-fi hip hop in the
Artworks
living
everywhere
room.
in the fucking-
and
Yeah.
now, but also when he comes to visit and sleeps over, I'm like, yes, Austin's here.
Yeah.
Because he's just like
He'll bring, like, couple
he's like,
calves,
you want to play
couple
Rocket
stems.
League? You want to? He's just like fucking, and he'll like come in and start freestyling. It's just dope, bro.
His
always
energy is
freestyling.
He has
always
such a good energy,
he's
bro.
amazing.
He was definitely like in the second house or the third house. He was definitely like the wanderer, and we would all be in our respective spots, but like he would just be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Oh, sick, dude."
Bouncing
Go
around,
and-
catching
bounce
everyone's
around.
vibes.
But he's always playing music in the living room. So like we were just talking about this, how like we don't play music in the house besides when we make it, and it's like
He was just.
he
You
was
miss
so
that.
And
miss him
he's
a little
got
bit.
the taste, bro. This nigga was on Jack Harlow
He called it.
before.
I remember he showed Johnson Jack Harlow.
First one, bro. I even told
Felly, Toby Lou.
we fucking met Jack for the
Felly,
first
yeah,
time the other
Felly.
night, and I
Toby
told Jack,
Lou.
I'm like, brother, Pretty Much Boys put me on to you, bro, and he was like, yeah, those my boys, best boy band out, and I'm like, yeah. Jack
Oh,
knows what's
God.
up.
He's still fucking with y'all.
Dude, Harlow is one of the realest, bro. I'll still FaceTime him and he picks up. Like, he's so dope, man.
He is so.
That kid is actually
And he's
hard.
really fucking
He's
tall.
fucking tall,
Why
bro.
is he 6'3"?
And he's a comedian.
yeah, he's
Like,
funny.
he's
as
so
fuck.
funny.
Bro, and he can dance.
You gotta
He could be in Pretty Much.
You gotta.
Oh yeah, he was dancing.
Wait, he
got
can dance?
swag.
Yeah, the one big.
He's got
strong
swag,
video. He was
bro.
doing his shit. I was like, what?
Yeah.
He does.
But
have
literally, bro,
swag.
And
I
yeah,
think
that-
Big swag.
Austin showed me like that ice cream. I think it was called ice cream or Ice Cream Man or
I
something.
didn't want to fuck with a
No,
fella like me.
You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, this kid's dope. He looked like this like fucking nerdy like curly haired Jewish kid or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And for your Jack, you gotta respect the fact that he doesn't give a single fuck what people think about him.
No.
Like,
Yeah, bro.
some people
From the
like,
get-go.
Bro, it's even like almost now that he's popped, he's like, I'm gonna just fuck with everybody. Like,
Even
he
more
doesn't
so.
care,
Oh, his
bro.
story is
and
the
that
funniest
inspires
thing.
the fuck out of me, bro. Do not give a shit what people think.
Facts. You hear
because
that?
That's like the story of this podcast, dude. We gotta just keep pushing, baby.
Yes,
go.
Sirski.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Get it on your
That's the coolest thing ever. I love that
It
button.
just gets me hyped.
That's my button.
That's crazy. Wait, okay, so
What's next, huh?
well, this makes me because we're talking about Austin, and like I just remember what his room looked like in the last crib. It's very apparent that he does psychedelics.
I mean,
We'll let him speak for himself.
We as a band are not advocates, are not
we do not
promoters,
sponsor, do not promote.
but we
Partake.
We
We
fuck
dabble.
with,
But we do
fuck
consume.
with
So
expanding the human consciousness.
Exactly. So I just have questions. I'm like, yo, like, what was your first trip like, and
My-
where was
my
it, and who
first-
were you with?
My first trip was Austin. No, he was home. So when my first mushroom trip was his second.
And we don't have to talk about it if it's like
Yeah, we can cut this out if
My-
you
no,
want.
what's my
Do you
second?
not feel comfortable
I
about
don't give a fuck.
If your PR team, if
You're
your
my-
PR
Bro,
team
yeah,
is
we'll
on
cut
it,
anything
we can
y'all
go.
don't want.
No, nigga, this is not.
I feel like
It's
it
just
makes
life,
you who
though.
you
It's
are.
just
You're-
psilocybins,
could
bro.
definitely-
Come on.
You could watch every single music video that has come out in the last 5 weeks, and you can tell that it's inspired by a lot of psychedelics.
Bro, that one, the second one you dropped, parking lot, yeah, when you're like
Parking
your
spot,
parking spot where you're walking through fucking like
Yeah,
this
heavy.
girl's mouth, like in this carnival. That was all green screen. You were telling me, right,
Yeah.
bro? That shit tripped me the fuck. I felt like I was on psychedelics watching it, bro. I was like, holy
Yup.
shit.
But nah, like, let's talk about our first trip as a band. I think tour, maybe.
Oh my
Does
god!
that? I feel like
But-
it grows y'all together as a
100%.
It
band.
was the most beautiful experience because like it wasn't just us; it was the whole crew.
Crew.
Oh,
Fire.
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 Everybody,
Got a
bro.
bunch of
like
mushy.
besides probably
wanna
like our
take
tour
them now.
manager and our manager, but like everybody, and it was like such a.
Upstairs.
The experience was so fun that the next day we were like, wow, I can't believe like
incriminate
it brought us
ourselves.
so much closer
Yeah.
together.
Isn't that
Like,
crazy how that can do it? And like really like even people on like a one mind track, you know, or like just like who think kind of like in a small circle. I feel like it can really change your life.
100%.
Like if you
Bro.
just
It,
drop
it definitely expands. It's cognitive expansion.
Not even that, like, bro. Even at the time,
cognitive
the
expansion.
time I was
Who is this kid?
I told you they're smart as fuck.
the time I was doing it, I was. I don't like the word depressed, but I was not in a good headspace, bro.
Yeah.
And after my first mushroom trip, never felt what I was feeling in my life again. It's just gone. But it's probably because
It changes your perspective on a lot of
the
shit.
Yeah.
the neural pathways are increased by thousands. So.
For sure. And for anyone listening,
Dang.
obviously, you know, to each their own.
these guys.
Proceed
I
with
know.
caution, you know, do them at your own risk. But like,
And
you
we're
know,
not even
and-
promoting it
At
at
all,
all.
at all,
We're just
yeah.
telling our
Honestly, don't do
experiences.
psychedelics. But
So what was your first trip like? You remember actually seeing shit move on the wall?
So
like,
my first trip was his like sec because you did it like in New York or some shit.
No, I did it.
Oh, no, you did
I
it when
first
I was
time.
like
You were
overseas.
overseas, yeah.
But I was like, fuck it. Let's see what happens. And bro, as soon like
where were you?
at
the crib?
one of our houses, one of our old houses.
Okay.
Second one.
And did like an eighth and it hit, bro. He's a metabolism head ass, whatever you got going
It
in
was just,
there.
like, instant.
We all took it at the same time, but everyone's painting. And he's like, whoa, and I'm like, I'm like, oh shit, I'm fucking.
And definitely for your first time, you don't want to hear, oh.
I'm like, and I'm like,
Like, is my homie okay?
I'm like, you feel this shit? And he's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he stops painting and goes sits on the couch. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on? And then it starts hitting me, and I'm like, I was just loving it, man. I was loving it. And then I was like, okay, this is cool. Is it gonna end?
Yeah.
And then I was like,
For sure.
what's gonna end? Have I? What did I?
Is
did I
time even real?
What is mushroom? Did I even take a Did I even take a psychedelic, or have I always felt like this? Or am I like it's just you get
Right.
in that loop,
Bro,
You
but
get deep.
You peak when you think you're gonna like have a hangover. That's the thing. Like when I peaked and I was like, "Holy fuck, this is crazy!" For the first time, I was like, "This is nuts." Then like you go to bed, I was like expecting to wake up just like exhausted,
Dude,
beat
you
up,
Wake up like a
chilling.
different person.
Yeah.
Like refresh
Bro, you-
Like in the best way. Like
Yeah.
like excited about the most basic life shit.
Yeah.
Like
The trees.
It just
You'd be
makes
like,
you
yeah.
wanna hang out with
Inspired,
people.
yeah.
The
And
100%.
it also like you realize that we're all one, so it makes talking to people
Yeah.
easier.
For
It
sure.
makes connecting with people on an individual level way more.
Bro,
natural.
And that's why it's like the whole idea, like they say, I mean, I believe 100%, they're doing studies, but that it's being used to cure depression,
PTSD.
PTSD, depression, and
I believe
anxiety.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Makes sense,
And
bro,
it makes
because
sense that you get when you're depressed. I mean, we've all felt it.
For
right?
sure.
You feel
You're
like
in a loop.
you feel like you're stuck in this
You're in a
loop
loop.
that you can't break, and like nothing is worth it.
Yeah.
And certain situations like Xanax, right? It's like a momentary thing, and it suppresses it. So you feel you feel
You feel
good.
nothing.
You feel
Yeah.
numb. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you come out the other end though in the same
And it's
exact
the same
state.
exact
Yep.
thing.
Yeah,
where
absolutely.
this is
And
like,
that is a hangover. The Xanax
Exactly.
hangover is
And then you're
fucked.
dependent on Xanax.
Exactly.
And then it's
Whereas,
just
where,
fucking-
and that's why it's a bad business model for
Psychedelics.
For psychedelics is because you only need to do it once, twice,
and then
and you're good.
you
good.
don't need all
You
these
don't
pills
need all
that
these
Yeah.
pills. You don't,
cost
so they
money.
can't make money off of it. And it's crazy to see how like a lot of kids are getting fucked up off of shit that is making
Prescription drugs.
Adderall, yeah, whatever.
Where it's like,
Real
bro,
bad.
this thing,
Killing
this
kids,
thing
bro.
literally grows from the world, and it's actually helping the world
Yeah.
be better.
Stoned ape.
Yeah.
Stoned ape, baby.
Come on, baby. We're all just
Stoned ape.
stoned ape.
For those of you who don't know, the
Love
stoned
that.
ape theory, me, we both talked
Bro,
about
we
this a
got
lot.
so deep on this on tour.
It's like, so there's this theory that humans gain consciousness via monkeys eating mushrooms and like realizing like they're more than just like these animals. Like they start like actually gaining like a higher level of consciousness because they're just like they were ground dwellers at first, monkeys, before they started climbing into trees and shit, and so they would be like fucking picking these shrooms up from the ground, not knowing that they have these psychedelic properties, obviously, because they're fucking monkeys. They don't know this shit.
And they're eating them every day.
And they were eating them, and like they were just expanding their brains. Their lobes started growing. They started like just fucking transcending this new level of consciousness to where they're self-aware of what they're doing. And there's a theory. What is it? What's his name?
McKenna.
Yeah, Terrence McKenna.
McKenna.
Yeah. It's a dope theory. It's interesting, and I mean, who knows if it's true or not?
Yeah.
But like, it feels
Fun to
legit.
think about.
I'm like, damn.
It's just fun to just
think
like explore the idea.
Because honestly,
They're my favorite.
we're
100%.
the best
animals on this planet,
No, I don't even want to
and
call it
there
drugs.
yeah, true, true.
there's a missing link between primates and
Yeah, like-
and who knows if aliens came down and did a little vibes with the alien with the apes,
Fuckery.
but there is a missing link, so it's fun to think about.
Bro, imagine how fucked up those monkeys were, just like
Right.
tripping.
But that was their real life.
Yeah. Yeah, like that really happened. Like they were really eating them bitches, like whenever the fuck it was.
Dude, two things about shrooms, and then we can move on because I know we got a lot of questions for these boys from y'all actually. Bro, two of my favorite things about shrooms, like you can or just psychedelics in general, but specifically shrooms for me, like you can realize shit on shrooms that you can't put into words once you sober up.
100%.
Yeah.
That is like
Most
how
of it. I feel like
and
most
isn't
of
it-
it.
and it's like, how do you even explain
Don't
that?
you feel like the universe is like telling you, like just what it is?
It's
Bro,
like
I'm
secrets.
serious.
I know, like I get it,
Yeah.
and that's all you say. And you find yourself in the
You're
room
like,
with
I
people
get
tripping,
it.
like I know, I get it.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I
And then
get
And they
it.
get it too.
You're like,
Like you're looking at each other, like,
Bro, you
yeah,
can
I
feel,
get
you
it
literally
too.
can read their mind. You can
Bro,
feel their vibe.
and
You're like, you know
will
exactly what they're
fumble-
going through.
Yes, words will fumble out of
crazy.
my mouth. I'm like, how? I just formed like the most intelligent
Right?
statement ever, but like, I don't even. Who said that?
Have y'all,
Like,
y'all
what
got,
the fuck?
have y'all got deep enough where you forget English?
Oh,
I don't think I've gotten that
I
deep.
don't think I have done that
I
much.
have done 7 grams of mushrooms
Holy
Oh
fuck.
my god.
as my peak amount. I don't
That's a
recommend
lot
this
of
shit again.
motherfucking mushrooms.
But basically, me and Austin
That's just a lot to eat.
bought an ounce, bro.
You're not hungry.
Oh my god.
Me and Austin got an ounce, and we were just like on the roof. We just start munching, and we're munching, and then next thing we know, half the bag's gone, and that's like 14 grams divided by 2 is 7. So
Good math. Good math.
Good man.
quick math.
What was that? What was that one like?
Yeah, so bro, you know when you're like, oh my god, it's amazing. Whoa.
It went past that
It
moment.
was like I'm good. Or like, wait, what does good mean? Like, not even that. Like, I get, and then bro, so
Let's do shrooms tonight.
a bunch
actually
of
down.
people. I'm like,
I have shrooms in the
start
fridge, bro.
peeking.
I got
And-
in my room.
Ironically,
Shit.
I start peeking, bro. And
We're doing
ironically,
shrooms.
ironically, everyone thought it was a good idea to invite people over. So I'm
Oh
in
my god,
Austin's
so
room.
much
I
energy.
start peeking. I go to Austin's
That's
room,
not the
and
vibe.
then I literally am peeking so hard, bro, that like I'm hearing full on conversations like we're having using English language
And slang.
All, bro, you know when you're
It's probably tweaking
I
you
was
out a
thinking
little
like,
bit, yeah?
what does it feel like to think without a language? Now I know. Like, you know when you're a
You were
don't
thinking not in
remember.
English though.
But you like when babies are just like sitting there and like they hear these sentences going on,
Yeah.
you can't understand them.
Yeah.
That was what I was experiencing. I was like,
You were an infant.
I'm literally hearing full on English spoke to me, and I'm like, no, I'm like, I can't understand this shit.
No, but that's what I love about shrooms is like everything boils down to the very basics, and it's just
basics,
energy. You don't have to say a word to me, and I know exactly what you're
That's
thinking.
what I'm
how
saying.
you're
Like
feeling.
literally,
Your
And then when
vibe
someone
can
that's
vibrate
not on
negative
shrooms
energy.
comes in and they're a bad vibe, you're like, bro, get this guy out of
And
the room.
everyone can
I
all
can't
know.
feel-
They're like
he's
a
judging
demon,
me.
bro. They're
This
like a
fucking
demon.
guy.
And
He's-
everything turns gray. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, I remember
There's like cloud
his
over
first time, my second time, he started like not feeling too well, like towards the end of it.
We've all been there.
And
bro. That's the worst.
And my, but the thing is like my whole energy was like, bro, I need to fix this right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm lighting candles, I'm closing the blinds,
Yeah.
I'm putting a nice
Lighting sage.
like changing the lights to the thing. Just because I'm like, bro, like we need to fix this energy, but really everything is energy. It's like you can feel it. It's
Everything.
in the room,
And
like,
you realize you can flip something on a dime. You could just be like,
yes.
ah! And like it would ruin everyone's day.
But that's why. But that's why.
When me and
Yeah.
Austin were peeking, we just, when SpongeBob's like, the guy in SpongeBob's like, chocolate.
Yeah.
Bro, me and Austin just started, like, I think it was mostly me, but I just keep screaming, chocolate. and then I think he started to tweak. So
But
I
it
just
strips
stopped.
it down to just like the most basic
Yeah.
thing, which is energy, bro. And like it's like
100%.
you're the most raw version of yourself. You have no ego. You're fully egoless.
And in
you
this day and
realize
age, that's
everybody's
hard.
You
that's
get what
hard, bro.
you get what you
don't
put
even,
out.
Don't even look at
Oh,
one of these.
throw
your
Dude,
phone in a
this
well,
shit is
bro.
You look in a
You know-
mirror or like get your front camera out, like you'll just be stuck in that shit. Like whoa,
I'm like, wait,
bro, what
I'm
am I?
ugly? What am I? I don't know. Like,
When you
is this
see
good? Like,
when your pupils are like this big and you're looking in a mirror and then you're like,
Bro.
your skin looks like rubber.
bro, you go
Yeah,
all
bro.
pale.
Your
pores.
Mirrors are dangerous.
Oh, your
You'll get
pores,
stuck in
bro.
that shit,
Bro, and then you start thinking like, why does every being on this planet, whales, fish, I mean, I don't know, I'm like fucking iguanas, like we all have eyes, ears, nose, mouth, like wait, we're all the same. Like you start thinking like, those are my brothers over there. Like,
No. I would tell, bro. So my first time, I'm basically like, I'm painting or whatever, and like,
Grab that,
This kid has two of them.
that little
Yeah.
Wow.
the water bottle.
Yeah.
The water
Facts.
bottle.
so basically like, I'm painting or whatever, and I'm listening to Frank Ocean, and then like once it hit, it's like, I was hearing the music differently. It was like,
Oh yeah,
it was like Frank's voice wasn't even the forefront. It was like the hi hats, and it was like I was
Yeah.
listening to
Yeah.
the music completely different. That's when it started hitting me, and I was like, whoa. So I go outside, and I'm looking at these trees. And the whole energy thing, I'm looking at these trees. I'm like, it felt like this tree was talking to me,
Yeah.
but not like saying words.
No, it's like vibrating.
literally like vibrating and basically being like, "You're good." Like,
Yeah,
we're here.
bro.
But
Yeah.
I felt
I
like
love
I
that.
felt like wisdom. I felt like these
Yeah.
these trees
For
had
sure, bro.
like because it's facts. They've been here way longer than
they've
we
been here
have
for like
by
4
a-
generations.
They know shit.
By
we
a
don't
Animals
know.
too, like dogs, bro. They'll like come and lay next to you and like
Bro,
console
I
you.
was-
Nice
okay.
energy.
It is so
I have
trippy.
To, I have to tell this. I was at our buddy
Nash's-
Jackson, our buddy
oh.
Jackson Guthy's, and
I thought you were gonna tell this
he
story
has
about
2
us.
dogs, Duke and fucking what's the pit bull?
Cosmo,
Duke
Cruz,
and
Cruz.
Duke and Cruz.
Oh, I didn't know what you're talking about.
And we did shrooms, and I went downstairs on my own vibe because everyone was upstairs like and shit, and I went downstairs and saw these dogs, and I got in like an hour-long like conversation where I was talking to the dogs, and I was like, you guys are like the best dogs ever. Like you don't realize your potential. I ended up like freeing them from their collars and shit. And I was like, listen guys, like you can stay here if you want, but like I almost freed Jackson's dogs from him. Like
They're just
because
running
I was
down.
shrooming.
Like trying to steal the dogs, taking off their
Sunset.
collars, their sense of identification.
But I was hyping them up. I'm like, guys, like we're here right now, and you got to realize like your potential is endless. You can be the best dogs in the world. Like, and I was like really like getting deep with them for like an hour, bro, like a literal
But
hour.
I definitely do want to advise to everyone who's listening or watching this to do your research. Not because you want to do it, but because bro, it's so interesting how much they don't teach you. For sure, how much like all the research that I've done, I'm like, this is the coolest thing, and the most secretive thing. Like they just don't want you to know.
And like in general, growing up, they just kind of classify it as any other drug.
That's
like,
why
drug,
and
drug,
Joe
drug.
Rogan, like he's the best advocate
it.
for it. Like I fuck with him for that so
even
hard.
like what's it called? Like we were talking about stripping down and getting to the basics. Like the only thing relative to doing shrooms is meditation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that can make you trip in a sense.
meditating and getting
100%.
getting you to the basics, because that's what's gonna make you surpass anything.
It's
being able to stop that shit on a dime and be like, I'm mad, I'm happy.
it's like
Yeah.
interfering
Like,
the loop.
that's
of
something we
thoughts.
can do.
You can control your emotions for sure, bro.
It's just so hard with the phones and the this.
Of
and
course,
that and
bro. It helps
It's
just.
a skill. It's a great skill.
Yeah, that was a good little like shroom talk.
But wait,
I had to bring it up with these guys. I mean, come on.
a perfect segue of this topic onto what I read today on Joe's Instagram was cephalopods.
What's
A cephalopod.
Those microscopic little.
No. It's like an octopus kind of.
Okay.
Is it like a worm?
Just passed a cognitive test designed for children.
crazy.
What?
So
I gotta look
they
at
have the
cephalopod.
exact same or better cognitive function than human children.
They just don't have limbs or anything.
Yeah,
They just
exactly.
can't like
But
portray it the way children can.
They
or
can't
whatever.
speak. They can't
speak, but
write.
But I guess they got them to like answer questions. Like, bro,
What?
Octopus?
Have you seen
and-
Have you seen my octopus teacher?
No, but I've
Oh
Bro,
my
we
God.
should
people have
take streams
recommended
and actually
yeah,
watch that
people have
together.
recommended
that
it.
shit
Said
it literally
it's
almost
sick.
Let's
made me
do
cry.
that.
It literally
Yeah.
almost made me cry.
He becomes friends with
That's
them.
the stuff.
Yes,
Yeah, like
this
right here,
octopus becomes friends for
Bro,
a
it
year.
comes. Wait, let me see that.
It's like that's.
It's been known that like
What's your password?
octopuses,
Nuts,
like
by the way.
squids and stuff are genius though, no?
I once
I
gave my
didn't know about
password.
this.
They're just very intelligent. Like, they
they'll,
can get out of their
yeah, like
case. They're
they'll put them in like a jar and they'll like find a way to get out of the jar.
Yeah,
They'll-
yeah.
Look at this little guy.
and they'll put them like in a
We'll send this to
in
you
like
so you can put it on.
a fish tank and have like a ramp where it's kind of out of water and then like food on the other side and they'll jump out of water and like shimmy across this
Yeah.
thing. They're
That shit's
fucking-
sketch.
Bro, why
honestly.
like my octopus teacher is so
They got
crazy.
8 brains.
Basically,
Their brains are in their tentacles.
yeah,
Really?
it's their brain is spread around their whole body.
Yeah. It's
So their
Really?
taste buds, everything is all equal throughout their body. So like they can
and they can
and
camouflage.
they can regenerate. So
They-
if
bro,
they're, if
they
they're
cut off a limb,
if
it'll
you cut
come
off
back.
A limb,
That's
it'll come
nuts.
back.
That's
I
an
know they
alien.
study that for like
Alien.
trying to do that for us, like
Is-
somehow.
That's
Bro,
some
alien
shame,
for
bro.
sure.
That's some alien
animals
shit.
have superpowers.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, geckos,
octopus,
octopus.
We should
flying
get a pet.
squirrels.
We should get a pet.
Chameleons.
Even like
Oh,
dolphins, bro. The way they
Why
can
not?
communicate underwater,
Hey.
like
Yeah,
fucking
Sonar.
Waves back. It's like, oh, shit.
Bro, I want that little dude with the big ass eyes. After looking at it, like, what are they even? Like, I was looking at these birds flying across like the land today. I was like, what are they seeing? Is that guy like, whoa, this is sick? Like, no, he
Yeah.
does that every day. But like, what is he seeing right now?
Or thinking.
Thinking,
Like,
Dude,
is
that's
there-
the
is
thing.
there a
Thinking
process?
without a language. What does that feel like?
Yeah, that's the craziest shit. Like,
what was
You're
the one
literally
animal?
just like
was
It was like
prairie
a,
dogs?
Yeah, like prairie dogs.
Prairie
Oh yeah,
dogs?
prairie dogs.
What
Yeah,
was
but
like
they,
there was
they can like recognize like
short yellow man.
they could be like,
Tall,
this
yeah.
guy is a man wearing red and he's short. This guy is wearing yellow and he's
Yeah.
tall. Like they can differentiate and they have like
By sound.
a
They can
language that they can
communicate
communicate
it.
with the other prairie dogs, being like,
also.
the big red
Or is
guy's
it
coming again and
meerkats?
he's
Those
mean.
the same thing.
It was prairie dogs.
I just
Okay,
don't,
prairie dogs.
I don't
No,
get
they're
how they.
different.
I don't get how
They're
they conduct that
There was
study.
like a,
though.
you know, they're smart. You
They-
know,
they said it in the study, like,
Thank God for smart
No,
humans.
trial and
Yeah,
it's
bro.
just trial and error.
What were you
Like-
gonna say,
Like
Zion?
he walks in and they do it a couple like 10 times.
Yeah.
And they see if they can recognize, and then they do a different color, and then they do a different guy's body,
Yeah.
and then like eventually
And,
they
like, there's
started
different noises they're
over a
making for
year.
each
They
one.
could tell that these guys or these prairie dogs could recognize the difference between us.
Bro, I just gotta say thank God for smart people because like if the
That's what I'm
future
saying.
of progress in our world was like up to like me and like us and like just the homies,
Well,
like
think about why it isn't.
we're just staying stagnant.
But
bro.
let me ask you, why is it not? Because we have our like I was thinking about this earlier too. It's like if something wasn't invented that I like or fuck with, I probably would have invented it. Like if I wasn't alive
Found a way, yeah.
during the time of like parachutes, I probably would have invented a parachute. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, true.
We don't do that shit because it's not.
There's
our
people
world.
who already do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if we had to build a building, we'd probably fucking do it.
Find a way
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
Just through trial and error.
But
like,
It'd
over
probably be a
time, yeah.
shitty building, but
Yeah. But what I was gonna say,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
what I was gonna say on the animal point of things was crows also are
Yeah, they're
known
very-
to like if you put like food in like this cup of water, they'll like pick up items and put it in the cup to like lift the
They're
water.
also one of the
water,
only
yeah.
animals that form a group and go to war
Yeah, they're
against
fucked.
other crows.
What's
Really?
a murder? It's
Yeah.
a murder.
It's a
isn't
murder.
Yeah, murder
right?
crows. They'll get together
Yeah.
and they'll go
Very
fight
fitting.
other crows.
That's fucking sick.
Bro, have y'all seen the squirrel obstacle course that dude did on YouTube?
Mr. Beast.
No, not Mr.
Wasn't it?
Squirrel?
Oh, it's Mark Rober.
Mark Rober. Yeah,
Rober.
whatever, yeah, yeah.
He's the
Fuck
one
it.
who made
Bro,
the Mars
watch-
rover that is on Mars
Yeah, he
right
used to work for
now.
NASA. He's
No
this crazy
way.
engineer.
Yeah.
I don't even want
Bro.
to get into this conspiracy, but do you think the Mars rover's on Mars?
Oh my
No,
god!
it's in, I think it's in
Really?
Prescott,
Buddy shaking his head,
Arizona.
no.
Yeah,
I
literally.
see some
Arizona
of
in
these,
the
I see
desert.
some of these shots of like, is that even? Come on,
Bro,
Like,
there's so like
I might be naive to say that.
No,
but
I feel you.
I'm
I mean,
just like,
there's
come on.
conspiracy.
I will say though, like
I think we've gotten there, though.
we've gotten so far ahead with like VR and like computer generated shit,
Augmented
that,
reality
like,
shit, yeah.
augmented reality, that I feel like we are on like the rovers on Mars. Cause
I
feel
do
like,
too.
Because I feel like
Yeah.
we like if they really wanted to, it would
No,
look
for sure.
realer than it actually looks.
It's also probably me
Yeah.
being naive, thinking Mars shouldn't look like Earth, and it just looks like the desert. So,
but it is just this
Yeah.
fucking
It's just a
planet.
planet, just like at the end of
Yeah.
the day, you know.
It
what
just
I'm
has
saying?
no atmosphere, right? Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay, well, shit. I think we're
It's
like,
got no
I
ass.
think we're pretty deep into this. We should
Let's do some Ask the Cat.
first off let me
Ask the cat.
ask you guys before we dive into this. What's on the horizon for Pretty Much? You guys got like new shit coming out. I mean, Smackables just dropped. Obviously, make sure you go stream that.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be like fucking working that for a little bit? Is there
it's nonstop, bro.
just fucking foot on
but
the
it
gas?
sucks. COVID, no touring. Like
It's fucking trash.
yeah, no, we
Virtual show with Moment House,
yeah,
right?
we got virtual shows, but I mean, like, yeah, it's just nonstop. Just keep Like the thing is the hardest part about being in certain situations is not all these artists create the music, so they have to pay for the music.
Right.
In this scenario, we make the music, so we don't gotta pay anybody. We just gotta drop it.
It's fantastic,
sick,
bro.
It's
So
like-
just
it's-
keep
That's how
up
it should be.
with y'all's socials, and you'll know what's next.
Exactly.
So yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Follow the
We love
kids
it.
pretty much
Love
at
it.
everything.
Wait, bro.
Let's go.
Fucking wait, man.
All right, time for Ask the Cast.
Grab
No,
Ask
no,
the
no,
Cast.
no, no, no,
I
no.
got
I
a
have
few
one more
too.
question.
Okay, what's
Okay.
up?
Each person say your answer. Who was your favorite Spider-Man?
Miles Morales.
Mine was fucking Tobey Maguire. He's my goat.
That could
I would say
work, but I'm
Tobey
saying real
Maguire.
life actor.
Tobey Maguire.
I would say Tobey Maguire.
Toby.
I think Andrew Garfield.
I was
the
gonna
best
say
Spider-Man.
my-
Wow.
I think
Andrew-
very
I don't
unpopular.
But a lot of people say
understand.
no because he's not nerdy enough. He was too cool, like
Bro.
too edgy.
I loved every Spider-Man
But he was
movie.
my favorite.
I never saw the
think.
Garfield.
I think he was the best.
Great.
Man.
I recommend it. Emma Stone's in that shit.
I think Tom Holland's sick, but like he's just not my Spider-Man.
No disrespect to Tom Holland.
You know what I'm
but-
saying? He's just
Yeah,
not my
he just-
Spider-Man.
I'm an Andrew Garfield
doesn't-
guy.
I'm an Andrew Garfield guy.
Dude, I love
think
Tom
you're-
Holland as Spider-Man.
That's hilarious.
But my guy's definitely Toby because, dude, in 2002, I was 6 years old going to see Toby. Like, he changed my life.
Like, he is Spider-Man to me.
He is
Literally.
Spider-Man. Tom Holland, though, like, he's
Kills it.
killing
He
it.
could actually be
I think he's
Spider-Man
great
in
as
real life.
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I think he's made for that role. The way he's just so acrobatic and like,
He's not
And
acting.
skinny, not
He's
big,
just
not
being
buff,
him.
just
Yeah.
like
Just flying.
I mean, that's what Spider-Man is supposed to be: skinny, little, young dude. I mean, fucking Iron Man and all these motherfuckers are old as hell. Spider-Man's
Yeah.
supposed to be a kid.
Like a boy, yeah, like 16 or
Old
something.
as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
he plays it well and he brings like a new energy to that character
For
where
sure.
it's like it's literally Tom Holland. Like he's
Yeah.
playing
Bo-
himself.
and both of them have British accents, so they're crazy actors. For
It is
that.
kind of weird seeing like Tobey
Yeah, for real.
Maguire in the clubs out in LA. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
just-
bro.
Have you
That's
seen him
that's
out and
why I
about?
kinda
And
fell
after
off
seeing
this way.
Molly's game, I'm like, "Ew."
That's
Yeah,
kinda dope.
same,
That's
same.
Dope. It's dope. It makes him cooler.
But yeah, Toby's my guy.
Toby's
I love
my
you,
guy.
Tom, though. I really do love you, Tom. Tom, come be a guest sometime.
Yeah,
great
no
actors.
Tom
Straight up.
slander. Like, you know, it's not like
No, yeah.
fuck Tom Holland out here. It's like we respect them all,
We
but
love them all.
He's the new generation Spider-Man.
Facts.
We got to own our 96, you know?
exactly.
Fuck.
First one I see.
All right, so this is the time. Actually, you know what? You do it.
Okay, guys. So as you know, every week we have you guys submit fan questions, ask the cast. You know, you can just ask us and whatever guests we have on that week, just random questions. And obviously, we let you guys know on the Instagram that we're having Zion and Edwin on today. So we got some specific questions, you know, pertaining to them in the group. But let's get into
Say
it.
that.
Ask the
Johnson.
cast with your host, Jack J.
First one's directly from Sammy Wilk. Who dick bigger?
He really said that.
That's insane.
Hilarious.
All right, boys, whip them out.
Bigger than
Yeah,
Show.
you're fucking funny for that. Okay, in all seriousness.
I'm
No.
weak.
In all seriousness? Oh.
Yeah, no.
He's like, bro, my
I'll
shit
whip out my
huge.
cock right
Shit.
now.
Zion's fucking confident. All right.
That is legal. It's our show. You can do that.
I'm weak.
But we don't recommend it. But we do condone it.
This one, I don't know if this is a thing. IR3and3 asks, are we getting an Edwin getting his wisdom teeth out vlog?
Oh, I saw that on your story.
Are you getting them out
Are
soon?
you nervous?
Yeah, I'm getting mine out next Wednesday.
You are nervous.
He just froze up, right?
I'm not, bro. I'm not nervous. I'm just like angry. I'm just mad that like that I have to do that.
I know,
It's
like,
fucking
don't wanna
annoying,
have-
bro.
be
Why didn't
better,
you get-
humans.
Why did you get all four at the same
Because
time?
they weren't developed.
Oh, you already got a couple though, so you already know what it's
Oh,
like.
so you know what it is.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
Did you do it while you were awake, or did you?
No,
Gonna,
I was out, bro. Oh my gosh. So I got them taken out, and they leave you in the room like in the waiting area until like your
Fully
brain is-
back.
Yeah.
To your back.
So you're
Bro,
stop tripping.
There's this girl. She's drugged out. I'm drugged out, and we're like having a stare contest. Like we're like this, and like I'm not processing that we're looking at each other.
No.
She's definitely not. We're just staring into space at each other, and I was like, and I looked away, and she looked away, and I was like, holy fuck, for like 5 minutes just staring at each other.
Bro, whatever that shit, that morphine or whatever the fuck they put you under with is so weird when you were coming out of it, bro.
Bro.
Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, literally. Like, where can I get my hands on some of that shit?
I don't know why.
I don't
but
actually like that. Like that shit is.
No,
like,
it's kind of.
But you
like,
can-
how do you even make
There's like a
drugs this strong?
percentage you can die.
like you just like
Yeah.
you just like
Yeah.
slip.
Facts.
Like, you just
slip
don't
his
wake
leg,
up.
bro.
What?
Wait. You been dead ass right now?
No, there's a percentage.
Yeah, no, for real.
I think it's
They
very,
didn't tell
very
me
low.
that part.
It's a very low.
They put you under,
But
there's
that's
like
why they're
a
like,
small
yo, are you okay with going under? Because they have to let you know that you might not fucking wake up.
Yeah, my mom told me, she's like, don't let him do it, and then they did it.
I didn't let him do it. I was like, I want to be awake. I went back to school after I got
were-
mine out.
You
No,
were
you
lying.
did not. No, you didn't.
Yeah,
There's
swear
no
to God.
way.
Just
What?
like
I got taken out of school, went back. It
They
was
just
only an
numbed
hour.
your mouth?
But you were just
Yeah.
numb the fuck up.
Yeah.
How many
So
did
you
get
still
out?
didn't feel any of it.
Huh?
Was it all
I got
four?
all 4 out. Yeah.
They froze.
I would be
it.
tweaked.
He's talking to me the whole time. I'm like,
I hate when fucking dentists. Why are you talking to me, bro? You're in
I
my
couldn't
mouth.
feel shit, but the pressure is nuts.
Yeah, the
They'll
pressure.
be like,
Yeah.
No,
and I'm like, yeah.
Put me fucking under. Put me to sleep, bro.
Put me out.
Yeah, I was out for
They
sure.
But,
stitched
but
me
to
up.
answer the question, yeah, someone probably recorded.
You gotta have someone document
Yeah,
out
you
there.
You got to.
If there's another stare contest, we gotta see this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, imagine on videos just stare contest with like another person.
Just morphinated
Just no
stare.
cuts, no edits.
Okay, Bruna Carmo asks if you could bring one Pretty Much member to a deserted island, who would it be?
If we could bring.
Yeah, you. So you a different one, you a different one, and then
Brandon.
boys, you can all answer.
You want to be with Brandon? Here, pull your mic close. I need to hear
I
you.
think Brandon would
Brandon, man.
work the hardest.
Yeah.
He would do the most for you.
He's a hard worker.
Okay.
I don't know. I love everybody, man. But like,
I'm a hardly
Who
worker.
ups your survival rate the most though?
wait, like stranded.
Like
and shit?
yeah, stranded on an island.
100% Brandon. What? Like,
Okay.
honestly, Nick probably has some good survival skills, but I don't know. And I don't know.
I feel like Brandon's a pretty good. Just, like,
But isn't
problem
Austin like a Boy Scout?
That's what I was gonna say. Austin gives you like the
Bro,
survival wilderness.
I
vibes,
feel like
you know?
Austin would be like, I know exactly how to make a fire.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. I was
And
gonna
then
say
he'd be like,
Austin.
it's not working.
He'd be like foraging
ultra
for
confident,
shrooms the whole
but
time.
He's like, I actually know how to make a hammock.
I found some psychedelics. Like, that's a good question, whoever you are.
Okay. I can't pronounce her name. She said, "What would you name the band if it wasn't called Pretty Much? Was there ever any alternative names?"
Try to pronounce her name. I want to hear it.
Manal Gailani.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that
Manal
hard. It wasn't
Gailani.
that-
She's gonna
Manal
appreciate
Gailani.
that.
And did you guys pick the name Pretty Much?
Yeah, we picked it.
That's hard.
Were there any other options on the table? Like, were your like upper people trying to tell you like,
No,
like
no, it was only. I mean, they gave suggestions,
what were some suggestions? Do you remember any of them?
bro. I don't.
Any, like,
I,
corny
we're
ass
not
ones?
No, I don't know.
I don't even. I don't even.
I'm not even gonna
remember.
plant that seed, bro.
Yeah, bro. I can't.
I don't want. I don't
like
want Nick.
that.
I don't want Pretty Much to have a nickname, bro.
Oh yeah, you know the fans will start calling you that name.
100%.
Yeah, that's a smart bullet to dodge, honestly. Okay, so it's always been Pretty Much. All right, this is a great one. Marry, fuck, kill, drug addiction, weed, alcohol, shrooms.
Wow.
Wow, that was great.
That is a good question. They know y'all very well.
Mary, what?
Marry, fuck, kill, weed, alcohol,
Mary,
shrooms.
fuck, kill.
I'll fuck the shit out of some alcohol.
Marry some kush? Are you gonna kill the shrooms? I think
I think I'll marry.
I'd kill
I'll
the
marry
alcohol.
the mushroom.
I'd kill the alcohol.
I'm killing the alcohol.
I think
for
I'm also
sure.
killing the alcohol.
marry the marijuana and
I'm
fuck the
Marry
shrooms,
the-
baby.
yeah.
No, flip. I'm marrying the shrooms. I'm fucking.
I think
Okay,
I'm
fair.
thinking I'm with Edwin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm on G's wave.
I'm killing the weed.
Okay.
Sammy's on a weed guy. Yeah.
I'm killing the weed.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm fucking
I
the
think
alcohol with you.
Alky mushroom vibes.
Running a
Tag
train on the
teaming that
alcohol.
bitch.
Alky mushies.
I can't believe you're not smoking out here.
Bro, me and Sammy are on a wave. Bro.
Yeah, let's go. catch
It's
the
true.
vibe.
It's true.
Oh wait, smoking like now?
No,
Yeah,
well, you
dumb.
could if you wanted, but
We
I'm
should've-
saying in general. Like,
Have you not been smoking either?
You're gonna kill.
Not, bro, I waked and baked before I went.
Oh yeah, you said that. You said that. Because we've all been like trying not to smoke at all. I've been smoking at night, but
I've been
like,
smoking
I don't smoke in the day.
6
I'm having
days.
crazy dreams, bro.
I'm 100% trying to cut back just because it's
Clouds your
it
mind
hits
a little bit.
harder when
Everything
you don't smoke
it-
as much.
Facts.
True.
I actually get high now.
And you can get burnt out when you're smoking all day every
Everything
day.
in
You know what I'm
moderation.
saying? Yeah. Like,
Too much water is
you can just
bad
be
for you.
demotivated and shit.
And
you know?
Facts.
you get to a point where you're like
Not even getting high.
you're like why like I'm just getting high now.
Like I'm just smoking to
Like I'm
smoke.
just smoking to
Next.
smoke.
Bro,
Exactly.
What I forget
It's
about
facts.
weed is it's a fucking medicine. And when I find myself smoking for no reason, it's like this is stupid. But when I like find myself like stressed and I take a bowl, I'm like, that's crazy.
Oh, shit, that helps.
That I can really look
For
at this from
sure.
a different perspective.
But it can
Yeah.
definitely be
It's crazy.
abused just like anything else, any other substance, you know? It's facts,
Yeah,
bro.
too
But
much
I think
water
the
is bad
abuse.
for you.
I think the abuse just leads to like just not because I fall into the same thing. It's like when I have to do something and I'm like I feel bad not doing it, so I'll just smoke so that I'm like oh,
You can avoid it.
Now I have a reason to like
Yeah, bro.
put it off.
It gives
push
you
it
something
off
to
for
do.
Sure,
my body
bro.
like
Yeah.
it's like oh let me just relax right
And it's
now.
like we in this
Yeah.
industry, we gotta be hands on with our shit. And there are functioning stoners who like smoke their shit and like they get on business calls.
Seth Rogen,
That just ain't me, bro. Like
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
You got to be a Rogan.
You got to be a Rogan.
Rihanna.
It's
No,
honestly
that was
weird.
me for a minute, but now it just got to the point where it like started just being detrimental. Like
and you start
it
lying
used
to
be good,
yourself
like,
at a
right-
certain point.
I think
Like,
so,
oh,
too.
I can do this.
No,
but it's like,
yeah.
are you doing it to the best of your abilities?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
It was that.
Also, like
Sorry, I kind of.
using it to like help with shit. Cause bro, like if we're smoking to smoke, it's like almost everything like becomes like awkward. Like, you know, when you're stoned around a bunch of people, like either you don't know them well enough, or
Yeah, bro, like,
or
I-
they're not high. It just there's this
I can't talk to
awkwardness.
chicks.
Yeah.
Bro.
It
I'm
doesn't
high,
need
bro.
to be there.
I can't talk to girls when I'm high, bro. I have no
there's this
game.
awkwardness that doesn't
Right
need
out
to
the
be there.
window.
I can if they're getting stoned with me. It's like
Yeah, exactly.
But if it's like everyone's on a turn up vibe and I'm here just like hitting my blunt, it's
Jesus,
like,
he goes
why
in-
am I here? I'm killing everyone's vibe.
And the
Type shit.
dopest thing about weed is you can tell, like, the vibe that it's gonna cause if you do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
100%.
there'll be times where you're like, oh, I could smoke because I know that it's gonna be fucking awesome and chill.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like I don't want to smoke because I want to be coherent in here and
Not the right
which
setting,
is
yeah.
also good. Like everything in moderation, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you said it.
Facts, everything.
Okay, next question from Samus Tackle, or is it Sam is Tackle?
I think
don't know.
Sammy Stockel.
Sammy Stockel. Oh,
Yeah.
Sammy
interesting.
Stockel.
Sammy's toggle.
She
Sammy
asked.
Stockel.
Now this is a good one. If a song played every single time you walked into a room, what song would it be? Your entrance song.
Just got my
I like big butts and I cannot lie. I just was saying how underrated that song is. Like, homie was like,
He
look,
really did that.
I
being-
like big butts
Bro,
and
and
I
he made
cannot lie.
it. He made it so big.
He's being
I like big ass-
so serious.
lie about this.
Like, why make it a metaphor, bro? Why make it a metaphor? Why sugarcoat it? I like big butts. I can't lie.
It is funny how big that song got.
Mine would be like that.
Other brothers can't deny when a girl walks in with an itty bitty
Bitty
waist and a round thing on your face, you get sprung. You can't deny that shit.
Mine would be. I mean, the classic. I think it's AC/DC. No, no, no.
Is Johnson thinking he's Iron Man?
Or is that Aerosmith? What song
When
is that?
Johnson walks into the room,
Back in Black. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I fucking love
that's the
AC/DC.
last song. If you walk into a room, that's the last song I would assume.
Yeah, same.
What? Don't I?
I thought you were gonna say that's the first song I'm walking out to. I'm leaving to.
What? I don't have that. I don't have the Back in Black presence.
Nah, you ain't got that physical appearance like that.
What about
Get off my dick, bro. I'm all Back in Black, bro. You see it in my eyes when I walk in. You're like, that song should be playing when he walks in.
Oh, I wanna rock and roll. Oh, that shit.
You're coming in on energy.
Yeah.
Everyone here so far is coming in on a lot of energy. I like that.
Yeah, you got to.
But then I was like, I don't know. I don't even know. Like, that's such a hard question.
Bro,
It's-
mine
it's
is
like,
like still Dre. That piano.
Yeah.
I just want to hear that piano. Just like
So funny you say that.
the suspense is crazy.
I was gonna say "Beautiful"
Oh.
by Snoop Dogg, the intro.
Oh.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That's player.
Like I just like a
Yeah.
spin move every time I walk in.
Just that part alone has been in so many movies. They don't even play the rest of the song.
Such
Just
a
that
yeah.
part.
Oh, facts.
You know yours?
I don't really know. I'll play like some lighthearted like some Three Little Birds by Bob Marley.
oh, I literally was thinking like,
coming like soft and smooth. Like, what's up?
I'll second that honestly because I can't think of a song.
It's like "Runaway" by Kanye?
Yeah, that'd be.
Oh my god, suspension. People are like,
Yeah.
what is this guy coming in on?
What's he better
Who
do?
is coming? Who's here right now?
Who the fuck just pulled up to the crib? Bro?
Is this a horror
Oh
movie?
my god,
What's up
bro.
with a slender man?
You got a good one over there, Jono?
Everyone here, favorite Pretty Much song, including the boys.
Right now, I'm gonna stick to phases, bro, just because that shit gets me in my feels. Bro.
Mine is either free or
Free.
smackables.
That first drop on Free where it's like a lack there up drop.
Yeah.
When Edwin comes in
like,
on
bro.
free, is
Yeah,
Yeah, that-
the
you're-
anti-drop is so good.
Looking back,
yeah, exactly.
And when you drop into that minor note, I don't know where the fuck it is. I think it's in the second half of the verse, bro. That shit's so hard.
I'm going with Stars currently because it's just been stuck in my fucking head, bro.
Yeah, so
That song
good.
is-
And Zion sent us that shit like unfinished like months ago, and I even hit him up. I'm like, no, me
Well,
and
'cause we were
me
like,
and
what's
Samuel
that
were like,
song?
what's that
That's
song? I kept singing.
You guys would always sing that melody and think it was me. I was like, that's not
I'm
me.
like, what Chris Brown song is that? Like me and Samuel were trying to figure it out forever, and then it
And
clicked.
then, no, finally I was like, it's Zion,
It's
dude.
Zion, bro.
Yeah.
You sent us that bounce.
You know
I
what?
like how you kept it like pretty much this.
Yeah, the heavy
Like
auto
the
tune.
same.
Like I like
Yeah.
it. It's very
Dude, I
stylish.
didn't re-record it. So
the same vocal.
Super flow.
but I was gonna say
Sorry, fuck.
Wait, I got
No, get there.
You can find it. You can.
Don't find it too hard.
It's gone forever. Sorry.
Favorite pretty much
Wave it
song.
goodbye. See ya.
Second
It's not
What are,
verse.
what are your guys'?
Stars. Mine, bro. It's
Oh wait, you know
You got
why
it?
you thought it was Jack? G?
I don't even know if they actually
It's,
thought
it's
that.
because
I don't think I thought that.
the song in my
No, but
notes,
someone
Space
asked me.
James,
Space James.
because Tame Impala vibes, right?
Yeah.
The Stars was made
Oh, yeah.
to be on like a psychedelic,
Bro,
light,
the bass line is-
wavy.
Isn't it
Tame
crazy? You
Impala.
can make whatever you want, and you can
Don't-
actually you
don't-
proved it with Smackables. Like
Yeah.
you could put out whatever the fuck you want, and then it just becomes your vibe.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
okay,
your-
this is Tame Impala. Nah, that's pretty much like
Yeah,
Bro,
facts.
it's so
Yeah.
good.
And
even the
every
bass
song
line-
is like different.
Yeah, exactly.
There's like Free and Smackables and Stars don't correlate, but they all make sense somehow.
Yeah.
Because you guys made it make
somehow.
sense.
Even,
What were you saying about the bass?
like-
What were you saying
like-
about the bass line though, Edwin?
Oh, the bass line for Stars is like probably like 3 notes off of the doom 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 doom.
Ah,
dum,
yeah,
dum,
yeah,
dum,
the Tame Impala, the
dum,
fucking big one.
dum.
Yeah.
But my favorite, I'm tied between two, and I mean, I think I'm just there. I've always loved Blind.
Sick song, bro.
That's just the kind of music.
Wait,
I
what's
listen
the
to.
hook?
When I close my eyes.
Oh fuck! Oh, I love that song.
And then On My Way.
On my way.
I'm on my way.
I love On My Way because
Yeah,
it
yeah,
literally
yeah.
like it was so premature. Like if we dropped that shit now, completely, it would just be like
Bro.
it was like the energy wasn't there for it yet.
Yeah. I hear
Y'all
you.
can-
I listened to
Consistent,
that shit
though,
and I was
bro.
like, oh, that shit's so good.
Like even going back to your earliest shit, like consistent, bro. What was the very first one? What?
First song ever.
Bro, that show at the
What was it called?
Palladium was
What-
so
Would You
hard.
Mind?
Would you mind? Yeah. If I pulled you closer, would
If
you
I pulled you closer, would you
And I knew, bro. I was like, this is a
mind?
fucking hit. Very boy band.
I
you
heard
know
that
what I'm saying?
shit
Like,
everywhere. We're doing our radio promo run. They'd be like, "We'll be right back with Jack and Jack," but first, pretty much with "Would You Mind?" And then like, I was like, "Oh, we're going on tour with this, bro."
Yeah, I
But
would
consistent,
say,
bro.
Yeah, I would say it's Smackables for me,
Bro.
just because.
Sing the hook of that one.
That one's like the.
It's the most. It's like the most hip hoppy one.
Is that the one where he comes in on?
Talking about last summer, I'll be talking about last
Okay,
summer.
no, that's not what I'm thinking of. What's the one where Zion's verse just is nuts?
I think that's
like
Park-
all of them.
I think
Most
when he
of them.
comes in crazy.
No.
that's
Parking
Park-
spot. Yeah,
that's
it's
parking
parking
spot.
Bro,
spot.
that tone that you use is brand new. Like I haven't heard that out of you.
It's almost- It's almost rock and roll
that
tone.
grime
Yeah, you're
shit.
letting your voice kind of scratch, and I think
Yeah.
that's hard as fuck.
And it's dope.
Because that's how I feel. I like scream a lot, and it's bad. Bro, they live with me. And, bro, when I play Call of Duty,
Bruce.
That's me too, bro.
like, literally,
Yeah.
I'm throwing my
some
controller.
different shit.
my
But,
But that reminds me of like the shit you do like when we're just fucking around freestyling like on like beats and shit like when we're just
Yeah.
fucking vibing out. Like that's like what you like to do. I can tell.
That's why Smackables is my favorite, because I got to, like, spit and, like, do my high, like, just, like, really
The most
showcase what my style is.
I love that.
And it's funny because Stars is not my style, but I
You're
was
the
so
hook.
into Tame Impala at the time. When me and Kyla were making that, I was just like, like I was just trying to be like as fucking psychedelic
Smooth
as
as
possible.
Yeah, fucked up.
So,
It's great though. Such a like diverse array of like songs in your guys' repertoire.
Yeah. You guys really do have some I love that you just keep building the catalog. Y'all aren't letting no label tear you apart or anything like that. Like just keep coming out with music, be consistent, because like that is just hard, bro. And you're gonna build a catalog at a certain point, and like literally in like 5 years, you're gonna look back and be like, oh my god, we've been doing this for a decade, and we have over 100 songs,
And they're
and
all
we've built
so
this
good.
this whole community of people that just appreciate art and what we make, and like that's the point.
And the dopest thing is that even when we branch off and do solo, we'll be able to come back and just make it.
I can't wait till y'all do solo shit too, because like don't abandon the group when you do that.
That's what I'm saying. The
Like,
dopest part is that
please.
we're so close that we're always gonna be able to like
100%.
just drop us pretty much too. So.
Exactly.
That's-
Yeah.
Like the Migos, that's sick as
And
fuck.
we even talked about now, like we have different friends and shit that make music. So if Edwin got a feature with Dominic Fike or some shit, like
Yeah.
we'll say featuring pretty much, but it's
But
just
it'll be
him,
my
you know.
boy.
Oh, that's hard.
So we're trying to
Oh,
do that.
that's
It's like
super
it's like
hard.
dividing and conquering. It's
Yeah.
like
Bro,
we're
do
not-
that. You can work
We
so
can't
much.
lie about.
Because it's still pretty much. It's just
Exactly.
not
and you
all
all
of
are
them.
individuals too. At the end of the day,
We
It's
can't
like,
lie and say that we're like this is
on the same page
And
and
it's-
everything.
we have a respect for each other, and that's what it is. And at the end of the day, like we're just bringing back to the table.
Yeah, but
Like,
one of y'all
we're
have a
the-
fucking
we're-
hit
We're
elsewhere.
the hunter gatherers, and we're just bringing back to the pot.
Fuck yeah.
We're
Eat,
all-
great
Bro,
way to look
everyone
at it.
eats.
Oh, okay, on the flip side though, is there like one song you put out that like you just didn't really rock with? That like maybe like
I don't like Would You Mind. I'm sorry. I
That's
don't.
fair, but it did put you where you
I
are,
don't
which you
mind-
gotta appreciate, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
I don't mind the chorus. It's just the. Bro,
Bro,
Like, that
honestly,
was like-
nobody even knows any verse of any pop song.
I feel
It's
that.
all about the
It's the
hook,
hooks.
you know?
Yeah.
So when you put out a pop song, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet, especially when you're with a big fucking label like Psycho Sony. Like,
and I'm sure like with some of those demo records, like you guys didn't write any of that one, did you? Or did they just like give it to you, or like
that one, no.
because that was
we
like
know
the
how that
early-
goes, you
of
know?
course,
but,
bro.
but what's crazy is actually Open Arms. Like to be really early,
Fire.
to be really early in the game. Like,
Oh
like
my
I have
God.
only one record out, and probably I don't even think it was out yet. We just like had these records piling up. we got to write that one. So
Is that the first one you guys wrote? Open Arms?
first one like that was
That
released.
came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That one that dropped midway through, like, what the fuck, bro? That was
Bro,
on some different
song,
shit.
that song basically, so like it was supposed to be all acapella, like the whole thing, top to bottom, and Nick needed to hear the key of the song, so they put an 808 under it, and
So you and I'll be waiting by my boom.
and then it just
We're like,
and
Shit hits, bro.
and the metronome really wasn't keeping the tempo, so he just put hi-hat, like Ilya, the producer, put hi-hats in there, put some drums in there, and he was supposed to take them out when he played it on the speakers, and he still had it on Nick's half.
You're like, yo, you gotta keep
when it
that
hit.
It was almost accidental, is what you're
Accidental.
saying.
And everyone was just chilling. Like everyone like we fuck with the song, but everyone's like, oh, it's been a long day. Like
Yeah, like
chilling.
let's get over
and
this.
then the 808 hit, and everyone was like,
Back in this shit, like,
yo, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, that's the best when you just stumble upon greatness. Like I love that in the studio. That's why you got to be in the studio all the time. You're gonna make mistakes, and it's gonna be dope as fuck.
of course, those
Yeah.
are happy little
Factual.
mistakes, you know? Like Bob Ross, just happy mistakes.
Happy mistakes.
mistakes.
Oh, little tree.
Happy accidents.
Happy little
accidents,
cloud.
is what it is, yeah.
It's not a mistake. It's a happy accident.
Well, shit, I think that's it for Ask the Cast. Anything
Bro.
else? Anything
How
else
long-
you guys want to ask these
How long
boys?
we been in this?
Hour and a half.
Cool.
About
I was
2.
gonna say
145. This might be our longest episode yet.
last thing, maybe aliens. What's your thoughts? How y'all feel? Y'all seen any UFO sightings ever?
Oh, I mean, they gotta be out there if that's what you're
I'm an
asking.
alien,
I've
dude.
Gotta be.
had 3 UFO sightings.
Really?
And 2, one of them with Brandon and Nick as a witness, bro. After our parking, like a month ago, after we shoot parking spot, we get home in an Uber, and I've been like watching UFO documentaries and shit, and hearing that if you like consciously like make an effort to like try to contact, they're telepathic, which makes sense if they're millions of years ahead of us. So whatever, I'm just thinking maybe potentially whatever. I've been like on an alien wave for a while, and then we leave this Sprinter van or van, and I get out and I'm like, it's a nice night, and then so it's like it's pretty clear outside and shit, and you see mad stars, and I say to the boys, everyone look up, you never know when you're gonna see a UFO. And I look up and I'm just looking, and Nick's like, Nick looks up and Brandon looks up, and as soon as he looks up, we see and it's gone.
Bro,
No trail,
I
no
believe in
nothing.
aliens.
It literally went
for
gone.
sure.
And
Did you
It
guys
was
know
like
it,
a
bro?
light that went hovered and disappeared. It wasn't even like shooting.
not a shooting star type vibe.
It was like it was like it was coming, showed itself, left.
Like
it
it
was-
slowed down for a
as
bit in front of
soon-
you.
I was like, everyone look up. You never know when you see.
They just want to give you hope.
And
Bro.
we looked, and Brandon and Nick will tell you that's a fucking fact.
They heard
on
you
my
say that. They're
mother's
like, "Hold on, we'll
on
stop
my
for this guy."
mother's grave. We all saw. I don't know what it was, but it had
An
no. It wasn't.
unidentified
We've seen shooting stars.
object.
Shooting stars go with a trail behind them. This had no trail. This was like gone.
I can't wait to like, maybe even die and like figure out all this shit.
I wanna get
about
abducted.
aliens
Bro, I
and shit.
swear that time that we were at Nash's and we did that, whatever, what was that one, psychedelic?
Oh, 4HO Met.
yeah,
What the
when
Some
the-
research
shit.
chemicals.
Bro,
It was.
You heard
re-
of it, CJ?
Bro, when the
it's
fucking-
chemically.
It's
RC.
fucking weird.
Swear the
Nash's like
aliens came
fucking
to us.
management team gave it to us.
It's like fake LSD?
Bro, when
remember
the alarm-
like the
Fire.
alarm went off and
the
then
alarm went
fucking-
off, and Rupp was climbing the ceiling. Like, how was he
But then
even
the
doing
girl
that?
said that
No, he
like,
was
a
walking on the
fucking-
ceiling like upside down.
Bro, like
I'm
Spider
serious.
Monkey.
That is
I'm
serious.
There
so
was some weird
serious,
shit
bro.
that night.
Bro,
no,
like-
we woke up and there were
and then, like, the
handprints on the
helicopter
ceiling
came
of
down.
Rupp's.
Rupp
The
was on.
helicopter
Bro,
came
and
down.
then Jay, like the helicopter came down, and the alarm's going crazy in the house, and it's not even an alarm that like you can get. It's like inside the vent.
It's like
that was
it-
just
going
we
through a
like
hole.
couldn't figure it
And then
out.
like the girls were outside because we're all tripping balls.
We
and
couldn't connect with the
couldn't-
opposite
yeah,
sex.
we
It was
couldn't-
weird.
For some
Jay-
reason.
But then this helicopter came down and like hovered and went, and then the alarm stopped.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
That was
Are you-
so
are you
crazy.
sure it
bro.
was a
I fucking
helicopter?
forgot about that.
No, I got goosebumps just
I
now.
don't. But like the
Was it
girls
going
were like,
bro?
no, like, I
Bro.
wasn't. Or I didn't
So you
see it.
think it was a
Forgot about
helicopter?
that,
The
bro.
girls just said it was a helicopter. But
But
I swear to God, it was fucking aliens.
bro, and then all right, bro. Great episode. Thank you so much, Zion and Edwin from Pretty Much.
Everybody, make sure you go stream Smackables right now.
We love y'all. We can't wait to have Nick, Austin, and Brandon on at different times. So don't get mad at us. We love all Pretty Much. No
You
discrimination.
only got 2 couches, baby.
100%.
You gotta understand.
All right, y'all. Go stream Smackables.
Until next time.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for sticking around the whole episode. I hope you enjoyed episode 14. Zion and Edwin from Pretty Much. Make sure you download their EP. But
guys.
on top of that, make sure you download Stereo, the app. I know we told you a little bit earlier in this episode, but Johnson will tell you again what it is.
So basically, Stereo, it's a live podcasting app where you can pretty much have conversations between 2 people.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Shut up, pretty much. And it's awesome. You know, we can just talk unfiltered on the app in real time, and you guys can tune in. You can submit your questions with voice audio memos,
Yeah.
and we can answer them in real time. It's really exciting. We're going to be going live live 3 times a week. So make sure you follow all of us, like we already mentioned. JBCKJ.
Jack Alinsky.
Brant Carter,
Sammy Wilk.
come
And-
hang out.
How many times are we gonna go live, Bruce?
3 times.
A week between us four.
For a minimum of 30 minutes.
Don't miss out. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Combos.
Sammy? Cheers.
In your bed, had nothing to do. But little did you know there were 4 dudes who like talking shit while sipping their brews. Just make sure your parents don't walk in the room.
Hey, what are you watching?
Nothing, Mom.
I wanna get away from the real world. I wanna get away from the real world. Sports, jokes, and everything in between. Don't tell your mom, it's parental advisory.